Wait, where's Dungeons and where's the Dinguses?
Last time,
Where are the dinguses?
you all went into a dream realm
Dungeon.
Oh, we are?
of a game that a little girl likes to play that became corrupted. Y'all almost died from a dragon because he would have eaten you. You also found out some interesting things that y'all may or may not have caught. You remember that somehow Shadow turned into a dead raven.
Mhm.
That's awkward.
No, I'm
Um,
awkward.
That's right.
Apex, let's go to you real quick.
Please don't.
As you were sleeping,
Okay.
you got ported to the wrong dream.
Uh-oh.
You saw nothing but fire.
Oh, shit.
You saw your comrades laying dead,
Oh, shit.
scorched and burned,
Oh, shit.
with a
Talk about a battle that heated up.
A giant skeleton humanoid with a raven skull head sitting upon a throne of dead bodies with a message to you that states, if you do not awaken, this is your future. And then it pans over and you see yourself being impaled with a lance as you fall with your comrades. As you also see 6 shadowy figures standing around you and the other bodies, all with different color eyes. And that is all you see. You all wake up in a kind of a jolt from this dream, nightmare, whatever it was. What do you do?
Hey, team, I think we need to go. Now.
I'm kind of with you on that one there.
We need to go now.
Well,
Well, what happened? I am so confused.
actually.
I just had a terrible dream where I was
Sure.
looking at a big skeleton fella sitting on a throne, and I saw all of us laying dead. And there was a warning that said if we don't get out of here, this is going to be our future, so we need to leave.
Well, you're telling me, bud, you had that dream and we almost got killed by a dream dragon together, so I'm all for getting the heck out of here.
Well, we
should
almost all got
go.
killed by our good friend, too.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this mansion is kind of creepy, and we also got a +1 who came with us, and I'm pretty freaked out about this place. You're telling me I woke up next to all of you? I have no idea where I am.
Vane, how many times did I tell you not to pick up random strangers off the side of the road?
Hey, man, he's pretty useful. And
Did he come out of a red door or a blue door?
does it matter?
We were warned about this.
He's got a point, actually, Varian.
I don't actually remember
Yeah.
which door he came out of. I just remember waking up and he was in the same room as me. There was a wall splitting things, and then I woke up and he was there. And I mean, we spent the night kind of talking. We found that we have a lot in common with a couple things that we don't exactly agree on. Yeah, like how you're a coward and you won't go and fight up front with everybody. Leave me alone. He's got a fear of fruit too.
You know, he does his best, all right?
That's
He does
wonderful.
his best. You leave that poor boy
You
alone.
all simultaneously hear a knock at your doors, by the way.
Oh.
We gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
Yep.
I don't like the knocking.
Do y'all leave the room?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I would leave the
Okay.
room.
As you leave the room, there is a suit of armor waiting at each one of your doors.
Hmm.
So, Yes.
That dead raven, aka the Raven of the Abyss, is the guy who all the cults are worshipping, to try to bring him
Yes.
back.
Yes.
That's him.
And bringing him back would lead to mass genocide. That's what I remember about that guy. Not good news. I don't like this knocking. We gotta get out of here.
What is it with all these
So-
cultists thinking it's a better world when everyone else is dead? You won't have... What? People won't be able to,
The
like, you know,
suits-
do grocery shopping, and people won't be able to, like, run inns? What is everyone's obsession with having a world where everyone dies? Well, most
The
people
suit
are
of
annoying.
armor. The suits of armor sit there and go, "You must hurry." There's a note that was left that we don't even know what it is. Please
What?
meet us in the kitchen.
All right.
As they hurry off.
I think
Oh,
we
this
should
is garbage.
disregard that and try to leave.
I think we probably should at least investigate to what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It may have something to do
we were
with.
warned to leave.
Well, yes, but let's think about this. Also, that might be an indication of someone that may, you know,
Also, could I just
Have-
point out a tiny little detail? I just-
Absolutely.
I just hold up my armor and put my hand through the scorch marked hole that was left there. This isn't going to be very helpful for me.
We can
it'll
fix
be
that.
okay.
Just hurry.
If anyone's got a mending spell, we can definitely get that fixed back up.
Trust
for
me,
you.
we can get that fixed. Just hurry, please. As they all start rushing. And like they're
Alright,
trying to like
Actually,
move y'all.
all right.
Okay.
I guess I say we try to go see what's going on, and then we'll get out of here as soon as possible. Sound good there?
Out of the entire kitchen, you see one single letter. A black envelope. With this-
Hmm.
Maybe guarding the door if that's okay.
And all the stamp, all it has is a round circle, 2 purple eyes, and 2 purple horns.
Something left from Shadow, from what it sounds like to me.
Well, I think we should grab that note and get our keysters out of here.
Is this worth an investigation roll?
You can roll an investigation, sure.
Um.
I'm gonna do a perception check
Son
of
of a-
that.
Cards.
Okay.
Sorry, Herbert.
So you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. So who picks up the letter?
I'm gonna
I do not.
actually use my divine sense to see if there's anything evil about the letter.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up. If anything happens, and
As
I'll
you
take
pick
all
it up,
the-
it opens itself.
Okay.
And out loud, you hear all in your heads. I must be going. Please. Enjoy the manor. It is yours. But once you sign at the bottom of this page, the letter will destroy itself, and the entire manor will be emptied. All of it. And you can redesign it in any way that your party sees fit.
I don't like
I-
this.
You have a couple of reservations there, Torin?
Yeah,
But
I'm not comfortable
understand,
with this.
This is my last faith of goodwill to you. Because next time we meet, I will burn you all.
I
sounds
think we
about
can-
right
Hellfire.
what happened.
And you
Why
will all
would we
die.
trust goodwill from a genocidal maniac?
Sincerely, the dead raven.
Of course.
I say he can keep his haunted mansion. We need to leave.
Yeah.
As all
I'll,
the armor, as all the suits of armor hit a knee and kneel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, so what do you guys
Yeah.
think? It is a portable, basically a base for us without having to set up everything.
I have a
Well,
solution.
we have.
No, go ahead, please.
Well, besides Trollskull, we have got Trollskull Manor back in Waterdeep, obviously, but
But something that's portable for us to use when we need.
So all the suits of armor
But-
take a knee,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm.
Your divine from your divine sense,
Mm-hmm.
you can tell that eerie feeling you had when you walked in to this place has
Yeah.
dissipated.
It's
Ah.
gone.
There, the guards, you can the suits of armor. You can now see a light blue glow to them instead of just
Oh.
emptiness.
You're all taking too long, and Varian just walks over and takes up a quill and just writes his name immediately.
I was gonna do
And
the
as
same
soon
thing
as he
too.
does,
And Vane goes like, "What are you doing? You don't know what's going on!"
as soon as he does, everything disappears, and you are standing in what looks to be
An empty
4
manor.
walls and nothing there.
Well,
On second thought,
Except
shouldn't
for-
we have gone and looked at the treasure hoard first before we signed?
Except for 5 suits of armor,
That's odd.
Ooh.
and then you see across the way there are 5 ghost-like beings
Excuse me.
that come walk up and go, "How may we be of service?"
Ooh.
Everybody gets a butler?
I still don't know how I feel about this, but the idea of a butler is very tempting, I will say.
Well, you
So,
also
by
gotta
the way,
remember-
yes.
only one person can carry this item. You have
carry
a
which
portable mansion.
Oh.
I mean, not bad.
yeah, that's
like,
fine.
There
potentially
is,
a
a
super
there is
dangerous
a
mansion.
caveat to this thing.
Yeah.
Of course there is.
You cannot open it if you are around other living creatures. You cannot drop it on living creatures.
This is a NAR-proof thing, I get it.
More Apex Pro, considering you tried to sleep on top of me
It
in a previous
only
session.
the people that are in this room can enter and leave this unless otherwise discussed among the party and approved to enter into the manor.
Okay, not bad.
It does not cost anything to redesign and remake and redraw up the manor.
Okay.
If y'all want to make a treasure hoard, everything will fit in it and it can be taken with you. The only way you can access it is if you have a space big enough to open the area.
Right.
Imagine a 20 by 20 shack. That is how big the building is and looks from the outside.
I can imagine that very well.
It looks like it literally looks like a tiny mansion. The
Okay.
door, literally you open the door and you walk through it, but you won't look like you're walking through a normal door. It'll look like you're walking through the wall.
Okay.
Nothing can harm you while you're in it. No magic or weapons can leave the area or enter the area.
All right.
So, this is not a, hey, we're dropping this in the middle of combat type of thing.
Damn.
It's a sensitive building. It needs space to breathe. It's got feelings.
I'll show you since.
I try. Why was I just reminded of Vaxildan from Vox Machina? You trying to help?
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Lending
It
me a
was-
hand.
it was
More
there.
than a hand? Oh my.
Oh my.
We'll show you sensitive.
All right.
Yes, let's.
So,
Moving on.
with that being said, what do my dudes?
Well, actually, I just because not in character. I'm trying to remember from our last session. Right, we were on the road toward out through a graveyard towards where we believe the cult was. Correct?
Actually, we were looking for somebody in a town about 4 days from Waterdeep, if I'm correctly.
But we were walking through we were tracking them through a graveyard. And we fought through the graveyard, got to that spot, then we're told to leave the graveyard going a certain direction, right?
Yes.
Something like that.
Okay, cool.
Is that right?
So, do y'all leave the manor?
Yes.
Since we were probably all rested, right?
Yep. You all have you all got a long rest.
I want to
So
take care of the
we can
hole in
design
the
this thing as we need it, right?
Oh, the hole in your armor. One of the suits of armor walks in and lays a clearly glowing blue hand on your armor, and it is instantly mended.
Okay, that's helpful.
Is there
Now
a
we can-
time period that we have to wait? So if we have like plans for the manor, do we leave it with one of the suits of armor, and the next time we return, those plans will be complete? Or how
Yes.
does it work to make amendments
Instantly.
for it? Instantly.
Instantly.
Okay.
As soon as y'all walk out of it and it closes up, by the time you open it next, the changes will be made.
Okay. So we're probably gonna request enough rooms for us and maybe possibly a treasure hoard, basic treasure room. I'm guessing, right, guys?
A kitchen, an armory, bedrooms, and then we should also have like a table space in there just so we can.
And
sit
don't
around
forget a
and have a place
stage.
to
I have to
convene.
perform.
And a crate of
Remember
tomatoes
the last time
in
you
the crowd.
performed
Can we not have? You know what?
tomatoes at you?
Doesn't
They're
matter
magic
anymore.
and
Remember?
It's bottomless. It's
I-
magical tomatoes, bottomless. Okay.
Yes, but they won't touch
have
me.
to
Remember, I
have
have my
the
magical
vision.
flute.
Okay?
I've got my magical flute now that you can't see.
I have
Yeah. I'm
flute
just
for
going
you,
to-
buddy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna point out that I will
Mayo.
probably need to make a few alterations to make my living space bigger due to, like a dragon.
Maybe we can get
Oh,
some
is that what
customized
that
training
was?
spaces for each of us too.
Not a bad idea.
Mhm. Not bad.
And we could also have a bar for somebody for the goosen.
Well, we already know we're gonna have to have something for the bearded goose. And look at what I found the other day, guys. It'll be
So-
perfect. I'll put it right above the door. It'll be great.
So the DM has already stated the terms of the manor. So whatever we ask or request in there just appears, right?
Next time we open it up.
So
Yes.
for the
sounds
goosen, we can request like barrels and kegs of ale to be brought over so we don't have to purchase them and it's all raw profit. And we can request it from anywhere on the planet and just take it out
No.
because it's not a magical item.
No,
It's
that's
not a
how that
magical
works.
item.
You cannot. You cannot just
You
make an
just
endless
give
thing
us
of
a
food.
perfect money scheme, okay?
I'm trying to
It was
get
a
rich. All right,
valiant
I'm not
effort.
dying of poor.
Well,
This
not
is
a
the
dragon.
end that
Here-
never ends. We get all the food, my
Here's the thing that
friends.
we can do.
Get
Here's
all
what
the
we
food,
can
yes,
do.
my
We can make
friend.
possibly a kind of cellar for them in here. So as we travel, we can get provisions like that and bring them back to ours, and I can use them for profit there.
Can I
does
tempt
that
you with
sound?
a dino nugget in exchange for this plan working that Narn has just outlined?
You can. So here's the thing. All
Just
food
define
and drink and consumption disappears if you try to take it out of the manor.
Okay.
Okay.
The manor will be fully. If you put a kitchen in there, it will be fully stocked with food and drink. If you put a bar in there, it'll be fully stocked with ale. But as soon as you leave, if you have a tankard full, it is instantly drained.
What a greedy house.
What if we put it in a cellar for us to
There's
sell?
no what if. Let's
You
get
know
on
what I
our way, my dudes.
Yeah, we could-
What if our magical place can give us everything we ever wanted, like
we
that
just got
candle
a
did?
magic house and we don't have questions?
uh,
Theoretically, I'm just you know what I mean?
We can
I
probably.
thought I'd
Fair
ask, 'cause
enough. All right, let's go.
It'd be technically
Giddy up.
loot. We can take out swords.
What's
and all
our
that,
marching
right?
order,
Like,
by the
that
way?
We have for
Anything that you have put in it, you can take out of it and sell. But if the place has created it, like let's just say you want a training grounds, there'll be basic swords of all kinds. You just can't take them out because they'll dissipate.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
so if we put it in there, we can take
You
it
can
out.
take it out. Correct.
Okay.
So like if
I-
we
I'm
bring
talking
in our
about, like,
axes, we can still bring our own axes out.
Well, it's just
Yes.
bound magic. It's just
Okay.
bound magic to
Well,
a space.
like what I was talking about for the cellar thing is so we could store if we purchase them. You know what I mean?
Whatever we bring in,
Now,
can
if
go in and out.
you bring in items, you can take items out.
Okay, that's what I was asking about for. That's what we're talking about for barrels. Is that
Yes.
way, not them creating a barrel there.
No,
Us
anything that
bringing
you bring,
in.
you can bring in barrels, but you cannot bring barrels out. Like you can, if whatever you put in the house, you can take out of the house. But whatever the house creates, you cannot take out of the house.
Deal.
Okay.
Yep, that's-
Deal. So we can buy stuff and put it there to hold until we get back.
Yes.
Unless
we can
you
take it out.
bring- Hold on. Unless the only way you can do this is if you put a brewery in there and you put the supplies for the brewery.
No.
And they make it, or a
Mm-mm.
forge in there, and they make swords, like you bring in the iron and stuff like
This
that. but
isn't
then they make
complicated. I
swords.
love it. Makes sense. Ah!
And
Some
If
of
they
us
make-
just like really focusing on the details that don't matter.
If
We
you
can get into the
bring in raw
minutia of this house
materials,
later.
yeah, let's discuss this later. We've got.
You can bring out the items that were made by the
house.
house, as long as
Okay.
you bring in the raw items.
Makes sense.
Okay. I was just saying like if we bought a barrel of something from like a tavern or something, and put it in there and then take it out. That
Yes, that will work.
okay. That's all I wanted. I'm simple. I'm not gonna be like make the house make you stuff.
all right. We're good.
I'm
we're
gonna
good.
poop in your bed and then ask you if you can take it out afterwards. Now, okay?
If you do,
Why
please at least leave a nice steamer for me.
Wafting. What did we have for lunch? Oh, nothing. Cause we're broke. Let's continue on.
Does this smell like berries to you?
Who left the corn cob on Nard's bed?
Berries and
All right.
cream, berries and
So-
cream. I'm a little
What
berries and cream.
Okay.
My lovely people, what are y'all doing?
Being
I guess we're gonna
I-
continue on our adventure and possibly request rooms.
Continue
and
on the trail.
Possibly some type of storeroom for us to store items that we need and treasury.
Can we put a
sorry.
list inside of the table?
Yeah, let's put a list inside the table.
Okay.
But I believe we're going to
Um,
continue on the road that outside of the house towards the place that we were going to. That's 4 days journey. Grim, was that the idea?
Towards Valsey, I believe it's called.
So at least one of us remembers.
Oh,
Got it written down.
That's it.
I don't
Arnis
know
is,
very well,
is leading point. They know where we're going.
I know where we're going. Of course, I'm going to be leading.
You are
You
the
sure about
resident archer or ranger.
Hey, Narn, please check your DMs.
Nar,
Dun,
never talk
dun.
about the mansion again.
actually, that's what the thing was.
Ah! Ah!
Sorry, I killed myself laughing so hard I couldn't breathe.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh. I'm nauseous from how hard I just coughed.
Of course. Right.
I feel like we just experienced
What the heck?
that
What?
scene in Monty Python and the Holy Grail where it's Sir Bedivere talking about if we built this giant wooden badger, and it's just like no, whack.
Were we supposed to get in?
So
Okay, so as you leave, the last person that steps out, all of a sudden you see the box fold up like it's freaking into this 1 inch by 1 inch cube.
Huh?
It is literally a 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch cube.
Jeez.
It weighs absolutely nothing.
Okay. I guess
So
I'll
who's
pick it up
taking
off
it?
the floor.
Well, that answers
It-
that question.
Weighs absolutely nothing.
Might as well just put it in my pocket.
Now, just as long as you don't throw our house at us, all right? All right, Belle? Don't throw the house at me. Okay?
You don't look like a witch to me, so I think you're fine.
I worked very hard on that. Thank you.
What? No Oz joke? Anybody? No.
Yes. I got it.
So,
Nothing.
I thought it was funny, but I guess not. Tough crowd. No wonder you're not. No one really does performance here. Thanks, Apex.
so as you go,
Mhm.
all right,
I
as you
hated
start
that.
walking down the street, you see a lot of trees and just basic things, right? So,
There's a lot of cool basic things like rocks here.
yeah, like rocks. Off in the distance, you see a campfire.
Oh,
Hmm.
what do you guys want to do? We see a campfire.
I would
Arnis,
say that
you wanna go
Arnis
sneak
and
up
I should go
upon it?
sneak up there and see what's going on.
That actually might be a good idea there.
Yeah, because this bumbling fool with him and his loot's not going to be able to, like, sneak up. He keeps knocking things over. It was one time, and I told you that in confidence that night.
Oh man, you guys sound like brothers, or at least sisters.
Very
Fighting.
like a weird married
He's the
couple,
sister.
You know.
Jesus.
You guys remind me of my days of going across the war and having two young privates fight some days.
You used to watch privates fight? That's a little weird.
Yeah.
It was a different army, okay?
Okay. All right, so I think Arnis and I are gonna and Varian are gonna go try and check it out while everyone stays
Sounds
behind.
Mhm.
I mean, how close though? Because we probably shouldn't. Don't split the party. Remember?
Absolutely split the party. I love splitting the party.
It's fine.
TPK.
I love
TPK.
it.
We're fine. We're fine.
TPK.
We're not gonna be too far from behind you guys.
Why does
Then
that make me
boom,
nervous?
insta-dead.
I guess someone's gotta take the hits once in a while.
Something.
Alright,
How's that body count going, Belle?
Ew.
Bell, check your DMs.
Got it.
And I
So, roll me that stealth check if you're stealthing up to this person.
okay. Before I go, I just turn to Para and I go, "Stay here with them."
Your dragon
Wait.
shoots straight up in the air.
Oh, for goodness sakes! I can already tell it's gonna be fun to deal with.
Thought you had control of that thing already.
All right. Well, Varian, you think you're stealthing. Ernest, you think you're pretty stealthy. You think you got this.
Hold on, I'm still trying to figure out where my stealth skill's at.
You think you got this. Actually, if everyone rolls a stealth check, then I'm going to do a group stealth.
Oh no! That's not good.
I
I'm not
love
even
this.
gonna roll. I'm gonna roll.
Oh no!
Okay,
I'm gonna roll
as
the
a
punches.
group, y'all believe y'all are stealthy.
Well, at least Vane and Varian are pulling their weight for once. Good
I'm gonna
God!
I'm gonna be trudging myself that away. Armor
gonna start
clanking
my
it all. Clink, 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 clink. And do I have a clink sound in here? Let's see.
We're gonna
Oh, I got
die.
this.
We're gonna die.
Hello, adventurers.
Dad?
By the way, it doesn't. You could have rolled a nat 20, and you still wouldn't have surprised her.
Oh,
Love
shit.
it. Love to
She has
see
the
it.
alert feat.
Oh, of course, yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hello, adventurers. How may I assist you?
What do we see?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna let that one go to Narn because you remember this voice.
Oh no.
Oh, great. We're gonna die.
Old
We're
flame
gonna
there, buddy?
die.
Not old flame, old friend. Oh, Ruby, is that you?
Ah, yes, Belle. I thought I heard your
Ah.
armor from a mile away.
You know me, I ain't very sneaky with this stuff on.
You're not that intelligent either.
Well, we know that. That's why I praise to God.
Burn.
But how have you been?
Burn!
What has you been out here in the woods here?
Oh, you know,
We-
just on a trek. By the way,
Trek?
you noticed something weird. She's
Mm.
wearing. You haven't even seen this, Belle. She's wearing mage robes and has 2 rapiers on her side. Last time you saw her, she was just a spell slinger.
No shit. Looks like you've got some new stuff there, Ruby. What have you been up to in this time we haven't seen each other?
Oh, learning a thing or two. I've learned that
Awesome.
close combat can really help.
Oh, that it does. That it does. Last time, I remember you were slinging spells back in the day, trying to keep everybody away from you.
Well, I still sing spells, but now I can also slice you in half.
This is the most awkward reunion ever. Who are you?
I
Oh, guys. Oh, go ahead.
am Ruby Fireflick.
Fire Flick? That's a stupid name.
As you actually watch the campfire dance, and you can see, and now you all of a sudden hear music, and you see the fire dancing to the music, and shapes appear.
Torn, I wouldn't antagonize the lady that can make a fire dance, my dude.
Oh, party tricks are party tricks. What else you got?
And in the fire, you see what seems to be a major battle. You see someone clad in armor fighting his way through the ranks, with fireballs being thrown over his head. Narn, you know this battle. This
Okay.
was a holy battle of the undead that wiped out most of your comrades. So this is a very emotional vision that you're seeing in this fire for you.
Mm-hmm.
Belle, is that a tear I see?
No, I'm not
Alright.
crying.
Mm.
He's all, no, I'm
Hmm.
not crying.
Lost many men that day.
Sweating from my eyeballs.
Oh my god.
We did.
Sounds like
Definitely
something
a,
worthy of a song. Would you mind telling me that story sometime so I can write a ballad?
Did the battle include copious amounts of tomatoes?
Can you leave up with the
No.
tomatoes? Ah! At least I'm safe from them now.
Don't worry, we can find other things.
Yeah.
We start throwing cucumbers at you.
Can we not throw exotic fruity vegetables at people, please?
Now, Ruby, if
I
you
know
don't
you're
mind me
good.
asking, what are you doing out on this road? We're trying to hunt down a cult that, apparently, according to Torrin's dream, is supposed to try and destroy the world. Are you just out here on patrol, or are you out here? Did you think that Belle would be out here?
Oh, I didn't even know Belle was still alive.
Ha! See?
From his reckless attitude, we can kind of understand that thought track.
Absolutely.
I'm actually just a lone adventurer. I just take things here and there and do my own.
Are you currently on a mission of some sort? That's why you're out here, or what? what's really going on.
I like the nature.
Fair enough. Hey, to each their own. Most people like staying in an inn. I remember the days that we'd always go into town and just drink our sorrows away after our battles.
Yes.
That's healthy. Sorry,
Sometimes it can
sorry,
be.
not judging.
So as Vane was mentioning, we're on a bit of our quest ourselves. You interested in coming with us and helping out?
If you wish to have me.
Team?
I'm
Are
sure we'll
y'all
get there.
down? Are you down are you down a team member?
No, in fact, we gained one. This fella who somehow managed to come through a dream with us, still doesn't understand how I got here there.
Your brother.
We're not related.
By
Maybe
the way,
distantly.
also,
Mm.
Belle, you recognize it because you've seen them before. But the rest of you recognize she doesn't look like a normal fire genasi.
That
Can
I think
use
that's what
psionic mind.
Varian would
Sorry,
have
go ahead.
noticed that immediately.
Yeah, Varian would have noticed it too. She doesn't look like a normal fire genasi.
Can I use psionic mind to telepathically ask Bell if this person is trustworthy or not, and say,
You can do whatever you want
is,
to.
Do you trust this person? If not, tap the ground with your axe, or your sword or shield or whatever. Yeah,
That nice.
you're the only one with history with this person.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. Actually, I'm gonna say that. Actually, she was very trustworthy when we were fighting together because she saved my life several times throughout those battles.
By the way, Belle is in charge of her entire backstory except for one piece.
Ooh, I'm curious about that One Piece is.
It's a really
well,
long anime that I will never start. But
Same. Well, depending on how Varian reacts, you'll know that one piece.
Fair enough.
what sort of check should I do
because she's-
with Varian? Because he's probably
You don't have to make a check. You can just ask questions.
But yeah.
You ask a question, and I will answer it.
Does Varian trust her by instinct?
By instinct, he can't tell because she doesn't look like a normal fire genasi.
There's something a little off about you. What's different? You seem to have my heritage, but you don't look like us.
No, that is correct. Because I'm a different type of fire genasi. At least I am now.
You were changed?
Yes, in ways.
By who?
By the Fae.
That doesn't give me much. I mean, I might be magical
I'm a
myself.
Fae touched. I went to the Fae Wilds and traveled there for a while.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, as the new
And
kid on the
one of
block, I have
my-
no say in this.
And one of my spells backfired on me. I was trying to teleport out to the Fae Wilds, and a companion of mine, she rushed in, and she scuffed the spell, and I ended up here. And now she is merged with me.
Would I know this companion, or no?
The Fae, no.
Okay.
By the way, you now can see a shimmer across her back that appears to be very elongated fairy wings.
Oh.
Her ears are a little bit more pointed, like elves, now that you have a closer look, as she pulls her hood down. And when she turns to you and smiles, you see fangs and sharp, rigid teeth.
Looks like time has not treated you very well with that.
She actually looks more gorgeous than you have ever seen her. As now her
Ooh.
fiery skin glows.
So it looks like time has been good to you.
It depends on how you see it. When I have a person talking inside my head all the time.
That is very true.
The last person we interacted with that heard voices in our head didn't turn out to be a very good friend.
Well, she's not the worst voice to deal with, as she was my lover in the fairy worlds.
You see Varian wilt a little bit.
You alright over there? Varian?
Varian.
Fine. Leave me alone. It's fine. It's fine. Just looks embarrassed.
Varian, do I see a tear over there too?
Well, shush.
But, as I have not been adventuring for quite some time, as the Feywilds, time moves differently. Sorry, my dad's being...
Oh, okay.
As the Feywild's time moves differently. Because, considerably, I'm about 300 years old now.
So it moves a lot faster.
Yes.
That would be the gist of it.
Jeez. Seems like you've had a lot of time to yourself and your lover. I'm sorry that.
Belle,
You
why do you
guys-
sound jealous?
Well, you know, it sounds
I'm
like Bill's
enjoying
got
this
himself a
thoroughly.
girlfriend.
He was never my type anyways.
Burn!
It's much more fun to make fun of him. I'm just saying.
Oh, please do. Our entire fleet did as well.
We're really
Yeah,
getting to
they
see
did.
a good side of Belle's emotional side. First he's crying, now we found out he had a long-lost crush. This is a side I never thought I'd see in my pee-pee.
Wait,
It's
what did
fine.
you just say?
My pocket paladin.
Oh my god!
Have you not heard him say
Pocket
PP
paladin,
almost
we
every single
established
time? Because
this.
it's just pocket paladin. Yeah. Is this the first time you
Well,
noticed?
No, I just like my brain didn't put peep. No, I'm not saying it. You can't make it.
Yes.
I'm not saying it.
Houston?
Right.
The pocket paladin.
By the way,
That
you realize that it is the middle of the
paladin.
day and she has a campfire lit as well, but
That's a bit
that's a little
weird.
strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good question, actually.
Well, if it's all the same with you,
Middle of the day.
Ruby, would you like to join us? I don't know how many days. Arnis, how many more days do we have until we get to this place?
How many?
What are
days?
you all doing?
Actually, how about we? Actually, we've been tasked to try to take out the what was his name? The
Heading for the town of Vasali.
The far side of the pee-pee.
Sorry.
always use context, and then it'll have your code underneath
Oh
it.
my god! All right.
Vasali's only an hour away.
The dark side of the pee-pee.
Wait, what?
Poor Grim.
must be.
Grim, we love you.
Thank you for dealing
Aren't you
with
glad
us,
that
Grim.
you have a group that is just silly?
Oh, I love it, dude. I love this group.
Good.
Again, hands down, so
Goodness.
far, y'all are the best group. Y'all got number one.
Group number 1. Yes.
Yes.
I did it, Dad. I did it.
Did y'all hear Dwar?
No, I didn't.
She just said she has not seen me have this much fun in D&D in the past 3 years she's been with me.
So,
Because this seems like a much more lively group that I can be myself in.
Wait,
And
we're
you
a
know
lively
what?
group.
Yeah, she wants to join in, but work.
Well, so, some of us are really emotional. Others are lively. You know, it just depends on the day.
so
Yeah, especially
So-
Vane. Vane's always.
I knew you were gonna take a shot at me.
Well, he's a bard.
Hey.
He's supposed to be able to express emotion.
My foot. We can get there in about an hour. If y'all wish.
Hmm. That'd be great, actually. We've been trying to get to there. Guess
Or
we're
if you
gonna-
all
we're-
if you all hold my hand, I can just teleport us there. I know the teleportation circle.
Oh,
That's
well,
That
not a
actually
bad
be
idea.
really
And
good.
Belle, as long as you really trust this person,
She had our back in the war, definitely. She's
As
one of
she
my
stands
best mages.
in the fire.
Oh, that's my
sure about
kind of
that?
circle. Varian just jumps straight towards the fire. Just
This all
right
seems
there.
way too convenient. I would
So,
say I'm gonna
hold
go
on,
against
hold
the
on.
grain and say that we should walk.
Varian, you realize that this fire is hot, even for you.
Oh.
Owa.
How's that fire feel there, Twinkle Toes?
Well, I'm not burning, but I'm pretty sure none of you guys should get in here. Ruby, what are you trying to do? They're
Well-
not fireproof like we are.
You're not necessarily fireproof.
Well, not fireproof. You get the point.
But
Fire
I am
resistant.
fireproof.
Well,
So what you're saying is I need to go spend some time in the Feywilds then, alright.
They didn't call me the Crimson Scorcher for nothing. As she starts to cast this spell, and the fire goes out from underneath her feet and edges the earth, creating the teleportation circle. Are you coming or not?
Well, that's different.
well, I mean,
Well, let's go.
might as well.
I've always
Yeah,
wanted to walk
well-
across coals.
As you step into the fire
Grab it.
ring, you all start to feel really warm.
I mean, it's
Oof.
fire.
This is a
My goose
familiar.
getting
This is a
cooked
very
now,
familiar
I tell you
feeling.
what.
Belle, you felt this before.
Yeah, you know, first time's always a
the
doozy.
fire was in his loins the first time.
That's always the doozy.
As you all seem to, as the fire goes up, but y'all aren't burning, and then it dissipates, and y'all are now standing in a mage tower,
Well,
Oh.
southern district of Milwaukee.
Oh, well, we're here, guys.
definitely work
I'm
out
going
well.
to thank Ruby.
Thank you, Ruby.
And by the way,
So-
none of y'all are burned. None of y'all are hurt. You actually feel very, very healthy, surprisingly. Like, your kind of grogginess from your nightmare the night previously, it's gone.
Oh,
Nice.
well, that's kind of lovely.
That's helpful.
Mm-hmm. Helpful, Andy.
Well, that
Well.
took off about an hour off our time, guys. Thank you,
It
Ruby.
took 3 days.
Is there? I thought you said an hour to get there. Was it 3 days?
It was
gonna
3
take
days
us
at
multiple
first,
days, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then y'all didn't realize that the house was moving.
Whoa! We have a. I can't say that for copyright reasons.
Actually, your house does not move now. It moved when
Then, okay.
Shadow was in it.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Alright.
Well,
Belle,
so
you
what,
gotta learn
what,
how
what
to
do
That
we
does not mean
see?
you
house,
can't
bro.
make your house move.
What do we see
You
around
just
us? Because we
have to have a
teleported
high
into,
caster do that.
into a, you said a mage's room?
Yeah, you see so you're in a tower and you can look down. There's this giant hole in the middle of the tower that you can look all the way down to the bottom. You're about 300 stories up.
Oh gosh.
Huh. Well, that's
Madora's
nice.
deathly afraid of heights, and she's like, "Oh God."
And you see a bunch of mages with books out, reading. A bunch of people in fine, ornate robes.
I just looked
Huh.
down. I just looked
With a
down.
giant, and they all have a giant V with a torch in the middle of it.
I just looked down. Whatever you do, don't freeze anything.
Oh, I
Freeze
thought you were
what?
gonna say don't jump, as she jumps off and shoots straight down the middle of the hole.
God
I'm
damn it.
not talking to the dragon, but
Oh, by the way, the dragon is not in the tower.
oh crap!
Oh, looks like we lost the dragon again.
Oh, that's bad. That is
Oh,
very
she'll
bad.
find her way back to us eventually.
I really
You can
hope
still
so.
feel her presence,
Wait, she's still here.
but she's not in the tower. But she seems a distance away.
So is that hole in the middle the only way to get down?
No, it's a giant staircase.
Oh.
There's staircases. Like, so, like, what it does, it's a spiral staircase, but it's
Mhm.
closed off to where you can walk around, but it's still a spiral staircase.
Varian walks over to
gotcha.
one of the mages and says, can anyone just jump? Is there like a levitation spell that lets people down, or is she just crazy?
I don't know. Well,
I'm just gonna
that's
take.
the first person I've seen ever jump through the hole.
Yep, looks like we're walking stairs. I hate
Yeah,
stairs.
she was always a very fun case, guys. Just so you guys know.
So you
Hold
notice
the elevator, I'm
as
right behind you.
you
Well-
walk down the stairs, but it seems
Uh-huh.
like you've only walked like 5 steps and now you're on the next platform.
Ah,
Hmm.
one of those ones.
Alright. This is magic just.
So it takes you about 5 minutes and you're down the stairs. You're at the base, and she's just sitting there on the ground. That was
Waiting.
fun.
Wait, so
You've always had a fun time doing these kinds of things with all your magic.
Was that a
By the
50-foot
way-
drop for you, or
That was a 200-foot drop. By the way, the sorcerer, you would know she cast Featherfall.
Yeah.
As she jumped down.
sounds about right?
Yep, that track.
I
So-
like a little bit of crazy.
Oh.
But
Remember, she's already been taken there. What's I cannot remember your character's name.
Varian.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe. Shut up, Vane!
Anyhow, shall we?
I'm just gonna start calling these guys the two brothers at this point. You guys should make a sideshow. It'd probably
Oh, by
be
the
good
way,
for both
I have
of
a
you.
question for any of you.
Uh-huh,
Are any of you
uh-huh.
broke?
Yes! What?
Are we
Yes!
broke?
Yeah, are you
Always.
broke? Do you need gold?
Yes!
I mean, yeah, I can always use more.
Oh, well, I found this gold. By the way, you notice that she's handing you your pouches back.
Love it.
Oh!
Oh,
Belle, care to explain this?
And she's just tossing bells up in the air.
We had a one-way discussion about this, Belle.
hey, you know, sometimes they're winners, sometimes they're, you know.
If your ex-girlfriend
when
robs
she-
me, I'm gonna take it out of you.
When she throws yours, Belle, it kind of makes you stammer backwards
Oh
at the
shit.
force that she threw it at you.
Nice.
Well, it's been good seeing you, Ruby. Definitely. Thank you for getting us here faster.
Oh, are you
I
leaving me
appreciate
so
you.
soon? I thought I was invited to come along.
I think we should keep her.
Oh, didn't mean to say like illusion, but for thanking you for getting us here faster.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes,
I
thank
think
you.
he's
Well,
just trying to
um,
do one of those
mm.
pleasantries kind of a thing. I think he just feels awkward because you're his ex-girlfriend, you know, and he just doesn't want us to know.
We never had
dated.
anything go on, guys.
I mean,
We
you
all
don't
saw
have to
you
be
cry.
ashamed of it,
It's okay.
Ruby
Because
and
I'm single naked
Belle.
does not mean we've had
Back
any...
and forth from
And
hell.
Ruby and Belle.
Who knew that there was more to
Will you
tell?
stop screaming inside my head? Listen, I don't know these people. Jeez. Gosh, I have a headache now.
We could get a few. well,
Who's
we could get a
screaming
few
in your head,
details
if you
out
don't
of
mind
them.
me
Maybe
asking
we
there?
shouldn't tease them. Sorry. It's just months of being pelted by tomatoes by that one that's just coming up. I'm writing a story about this. I'm gonna make a ballad about how Belle's got it good.
You seen her teeth? He didn't have it too good.
Oh!
He was a half elf, half fairy.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Now I understand that.
She stood about 4'8". But she was the cutest little thing. I couldn't
Oh.
pass her up.
That is.
I don't blame you.
absolutely
You were always
adorable.
you know, lucky with the ladies there, Ruby.
Love
Oh,
be a lady.
And very charismatic.
Yes, you are.
And she
I remember
pulls
you
you
could talk-
back. As the rest of them kind of like start to leave the castle, she pulls you back.
Mm.
And she goes, "If you dare tell them I'm a changeling, I will slit your throat so far that you'll never be able to speak again.
That's fine there, Ruby. You're safe with me.
Anyway, so out the tower, into the town.
I will tell them on my own time when they need to know.
Take your time with it. You know we're not going to push you to do anything you don't want to do. You've always had my back,
And
even in the
I
wars.
always will.
And I always have yours too, to make sure you guys are safe.
And she continues. By the way, and as she walks out, she snaps her fingers, and a quill starts floating in the air. And she kind of pulls out of her satchel a glowing book, and sets it next to the pen, and then lets go. And the pen and book are both floating in the air as she is writing in the book.
Mm.
Okay.
As
Do
someone
any of us
goes,
get that or no?
someone on the outside goes, "Ah, we haven't seen a scribe here in ages." Ah, by the way, fellows, I am Demetrius. I am one of the Grand Wizards here. I
Hey, you're
noticed you
Demetrius.
used the portal.
Ah, yes.
There's not a lot of people that actually know, at least not anymore, about our teleportation circle. How do y'all know it?
We'll let Ruby answer that one.
Mm-hmm.
You can answer that one, Belle. Make it up as you go.
Fair enough. Well, we used to fight in the war, and we had to teleport a lot of places, so usually that was the best place to get where we needed to.
The war? That was several years ago. You don't look to be that young. Or that old.
Well, things happen.
Hmm.
I'm gonna keep going.
Can I do an insight check on that?
You may.
I got a 17.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Now I have the Max and Ruby theme song stuck in. My own fault. I did it to myself. I can't even complain.
Ah, beautiful.
Any questions, Narn? So
No.
you just from your check, he looks very puzzled as Narn looks as young as he did. This man he's an elven man, but appears to be almost 500 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He's almost on his deathbed.
Yeah, I wanted to do an insight check because, like, if he's surprised that Nar is that young, I'm wondering. I'm doing an insight check on Nar, who's like, do I know this guy? You know, like, I'm confused now. You know what I mean?
That's a Narn thing. Like, what are you giving off, man?
You know, it's just drinking the beer and everything else that they gave us from the wars.
Let's.
I
How
guess I
old are
should
you?
word it better that like Medora's insight check is to she is now confused that this super old elf thinks that our companion is not old enough to have been in the war. So I want to do an insight check on Nar of like what's the deal with that? Like why would that make sense? Does that make sense?
Oh, I can tell you this: the war was almost 200 years ago.
Man, it's
Oh.
really been that long.
Bill, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
You run the map by me again?
The war was
I'm
200 years ago.
Yeah.
To the
I'm
date,
only-
actually.
I'm only 29 years and old. Or wait, what's what elves left? I can't remember.
Elves don't get to adult maturity till
Adult.
100.
Yeah. So I'd be possibly like
Are you a half
almost-
elf?
Yeah, I'm a half elf.
So yours would be roughly about, because you cut it in half.
Yeah.
Your adult age would be 50.
Varian run over and grabs this old man and basically says, "Year now. Tell me what year it is."
Year 573?
Is that the year that we're actually currently in?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
The Varian drops him down and goes, "Sorry, just teleportation in time and the fact that I came through, you know."
By the way, Varian, you disappeared right as the war started.
Oh.
So
Well.
I'm Varian's time traveled then.
You started right when you heard about the war starting in this world, and they were contacting other worlds. You were supposed to be in that war. But your teleportation circle didn't go through.
So that's how I got to that dream.
You've been in that dream for about 200 years.
All of my friends are dead?
No, you have us.
Oh,
I just met. You don't understand. You didn't travel 200 years. Miss a war that you were supposed to fight in.
Hmm.
Varian. This is Ruby speaking. Varian, listen. You didn't want to be a part of that war anyways.
It was a very dark time for a lot of people.
When you watch the dead rise and rise and rise, the war of the necromancers did not go pretty for anyone. I
think
can't
that
tell you
bothers
how
me?
many friends I lost my entire family.
I've lost my entire family by being traveled here, so it's the same to me.
I understand. And we can get you back to your world to see who is left. Because if any of them are elves or even Genasis, they're still alive. If they've
Well,
got back.
I just hope that my family invested well so that I can come back and get a little bit of an inheritance. That would be kind of nice. I'm trying to look at the
Bloody
right sort of
hell.
bright thing here if I'm going to make myself kind of deal with this right now.
Bloody hell. I swear. If it's not money, it's lust. If it's not lust, it's items. I'm done with a lot of you.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Trina. I apologize. Listen, I spent a lot of years running through a magical forest naked, so even these clothes are kind of weird.
Mushrooms, huh?
There was a lot of those, yes.
The Feywild, I can
Yep, you
completely
did find
understand
your
that.
fancy in mushrooms once in a while. But you
Does
know,
that
it's
happen a lot? The personality switching?
First time it's done. It's the first time I've done it. I've been alone for almost 6 years since I got back here.
Fair.
Well, if
6
it's all the
years,
same to you, we
jeez.
came here for a reason, didn't we? I mean, I know that we
Yes,
teleported
always
here,
found
but I
somebody.
don't know if we can ask them. I mean, Ruby, you apparently brought us in here. Do you think that we can ask the good? What was your name? Demetrius? We have.
Ruby's like, I don't know what y'all are coming here for. I just got you here, so listen. I just started this. I'm along for the ride, but whatever y'all got going on is what y'all got going on.
Well, let me just see.
You can ask Demetrius anything you want to.
Wonderful.
You seem like he's kind of an open book, and he talks and says more than he needs to.
Perfect. Then I'm
Got
gonna
it.
persuade him through my
I don't think we
temperament.
need
You
to
won't
even
even-
persuade
you won't even need persuasion.
I just want
He
to
would
do
just-
it.
We're gonna
Okay.
Since you're a grand wizard, can you teach me something?
He starts cranking his hand as his middle finger comes up, and then he snaps his finger and his middle finger disappears, and he snaps it again and it pops back up. Look, I taught you something.
500 years of magic, and that's the best you got?
And
Wow.
The
I'm not allowed
infamous
to use magic
flipping
on
the
grounds.
bird cantrip.
Shooting the bird.
I'm not allowed to use magic on grounds. It's prohibited.
Maybe
The point
maybe
of
we'll
a
find you
wizard's
a
tower can't do magic.
keep that in
Some
mind.
wizard's tower.
Thank you.
Well,
No, we study magic here. We have to go outside the city limits to actually do the magic.
I used to know a wizard who wore all pink who tried the same thing. It didn't really work out well for her.
well, if it's all the same to you, Demetrius, we were informed that there might be some local trouble here with a cult. What was it, artist? Medora, the name of the cult?
It was the cult that worships. Hello. It's the cult that worships the dead raven.
He kind of steps back. We don't
That name
talk
rings-
about him here. Don't ever
Is there
say
a-
that name again.
You mean the dead raven? Do you know anything about him?
He instantly snaps his finger and his entire arm goes to ice. Do not say his name here.
Well, we didn't
So-
know. We didn't know that you were prohibited, but we're here to help. If there's
We're here
a
to
problem,
help.
we're here to help.
Listen. Come inside.
We're already in the
It's
tower.
You
warded,
did
no one
magic,
can
and you
hear.
said you're not allowed to do that.
Torrent,
Or
let's
listen-
not
Listen.
antagonize the person with the.
As he kind of like guides you inside, like he's shoving you inside.
Okay.
Listen,
let's-
listen. Okay. What I'm about to tell y'all, you cannot go and talk around the town for this. About 3 months ago, a guy came in with an army, threatened everybody in the town, killed the mayor, and told everyone this is his town.
Huh.
He took
Sounds
over
like-
all the guards. They're his people. You might have one or two that may be able to you may be able to persuade to talk to, but there's a bigger problem than y'all realize here.
How big are we talking exactly?
Well, listen, I know what it takes to raise the dead raven. This town is one point of the Devil's Star.
The devil's what?
The Devil's Star.
Hmm.
It is a 6-pointed star, and this town. And where did y'all come from?
We came from Waterdeep.
There's another town.
So they're taking over towns to possibly make a big
I
thing
see.
in the middle
With
of
Waterdeep, it's only Waterdeep's the main points. There's
Okay.
from what I heard, there's a gate there,
Wait a
and
minute,
that is
maybe-
where, if this goes on, that gate's doors will be broke, which will allow anything from the abyss to get in to our world. We are one of the only worlds that have a gate connected to the abyss.
Well then, is there a way we can possibly help by getting rid of this problem here for you that will probably get rid of that too?
I mean, you can try, but this is the easiest way for them to open the gates.
By basically.
But they have other
subjugating
ways.
Every town on the points of the star.
Yes, and see, none of us can leave.
Huh. Can anyone enter though, but can't leave the town?
Well, that's the thing. You can't enter here either. They don't know about the teleportation circle.
We got very lucky then, or unlucky, however you look at it.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing. If you came through this tower, they don't know you're here yet.
Wait a minute.
You have 3 days max before they know you're here.
Right.
So it means that we gotta get working soon. Maybe we
Okay,
can probably
I
try to
think-
overthrow this person.
I think
Go see-
we might
go
have a
see-
good.
Go see Joseph at the what is it? Man, this old brain of mine.
The shaved goosen?
No, at the
What?
Barreling
Bearded
Quill.
Goosen? It's
At the
pretty
Barreling Quill.
popular.
Barreling
Barreling
Quill.
Quill.
I haven't heard that the goosen. That's the bearded goosen. Who names a bar the bearded goosen?
Oi!
You know, I hear some really attractive dwarven women are the ones that run
Who
it.
wants a dwarf?
Um,
Elves are so much
Excuse
more
me,
regal.
sir. And I'm gonna think about slapping him, but I'm not going to because I know better.
Anyways, I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're a dwarf. Don't care if you're an elf. Don't
Well,
care if you're a
apparently I do because there's a mad
Sorry.
smack over there, buddy.
Listen, I don't
At
care
least-
what you are. Just understand. Go to the Barreling Quill.
Barreling Quill.
Talk
Got it.
to Rhaegar.
Rhaegar. Wait.
You won't miss him. He's huge.
Sorry.
Rhaegar
Alright,
the Mountain.
cool.
Following on another
Rhaegar the
lead
Mountain?
we may have. Is there a person by the name of James here?
Did you just
How to
ask?
play? Who the flip and flop is James?
Oh, that was the person the Gate Guardian said to find.
Oh, okay. Listen,
Sorry.
I don't remember half the things I say, okay? That's why I read my notes.
James is here.
yeah. You can ask about James.
That's what I was doing.
What about
Um,
James?
Well, James, you gotta give me a little bit more specific to it. There's a lot of James.
You
I know a
just
lot
asked
of
for the
James.
most common name in all of the kingdom.
Listen, that's a
Alright,
very
I
common
guess-
human name.
Damn it.
By the way, he's an elf.
Is there an elven? But what? No. Is there an elven James?
Is there an elf named James?
Oh, you're talking about James the elf.
Yeah, rides with Santa once in a while, right?
I guess there's no other elves named
Who's
James.
Santa?
There's
You know,
one James in the Elven Kingdom.
Elvin James, he's the cousin of Elton John. Elvin James, you know?
Oh my god! I hate you so much!
I hate me too, it's okay.
I gotta remember that one.
You know what? Go to, after you're done with the quill, the mountain will know more of where James is, because I stay in the tower all the time. Because I don't mess with the guards. I sleep here, eat here. I'll probably
I
die
can
in this
see.
tower.
You can tell.
I just
So,
give Cora a
by the
little
way-
and shush.
Get out! As he snaps his fingers, you all end up outside.
What happened to no magic?
Well, that was.
What a kind young
I'm
man.
gonna thank him
you know?
from the door, and then we're gonna head towards the pool, I guess.
Yeah. We
By the
should-
way, you noticed that Ruby didn't go back in with you.
Wait, Ruby's not with us?
No, she's standing outside, and like she's now like doing this like handstand thing, but she's like floating in the air, and she's just like doing somersaults.
And enjoying yourself there?
Fairies.
Yeah, gotta have fun when you can. All right, as you all get to the quill, you hear hustling and bustling, and craziness, loud voices.
Well, this looks like a fun place, guys. You guys ready to have some fun? Guess we're going in.
Let's go. As long as this doesn't turn like the first time we all met,
No,
I
as
think we'll be
you-
okay.
As you open the door, you watch as a halfling gets thrown across the room, runs back into the center, which looks to be like this like makeshift fighting arena, and starts beating on another halfling.
We have midget fighting.
No, we have some people fighting.
I guess you could say with this, there's no room for error.
And there looks to be
Right.
2 orcs standing on either side of the ring, ready to go in. As one of the halflings goes and tags one of the orcs in, and the orc runs into the ring, grabbing the halfling and throws them out the window. As the halfling comes back, tags the other orc, and now there's a full-on fist brawling. Tooth flies out in the air and lands right at your feet.
We got to get one of these for the goosen.
Absolutely not.
I pick
There
up
will
the
be
tooth
no
and I put it in my
roughhousing in my
pouch.
bar. I don't think so.
I do
And
not
as
see troll skill madness
you
of anything
notice that,
different
like,
in that.
the tables and the chairs are like put back together, but like, with boards, and like nothing is even. Like the tables look like half cocked.
Sounds like my type of place, guys.
As one of the orcs grabs the table and smashes it across the freaking face, as you see what looks to be a 7'11" Goliath walk in. Hey, I said no furniture. I'm tired of buying it. You break it, you buy it next time.
I'm guessing this is the owner.
Well, welcome to the Quill. My name is the Mountain, and I run this establishment. How can I
Hey,
do
Mountain.
yourself?
Is he at the bar or where are we at now?
Nah, he's just kind of like he jumped across the bar to yell at the orcs.
Well, I'm Bell, and these are my companions.
Now,
Looking for
Bell,
some
he reaches a hand.
information. Shake the man's hand.
Well, you look like a
fine,
hardy
drifting
group
up
of
there.
ventures. Let me get you around. I'll put it on. Hey, whoever loses the fight pays these guys drinks.
I
They
like
start
this
getting
bar.
Out it like even harder now.
So how often does he just go on there, the mountain?
Oh, this
Mr.
is-
Mountain.
This is daily. We got to do something in the middle of the day.
Hey, you know what? That probably brings a good amount of Patreons, I'm guessing.
Patreons, I mean, gold. I mean, I get 10% of whoever wins
I mean, not
or
that.
loses. And the bets, I get 20% off the bets because technically bets aren't here, but I get 20% of that cut because I'm allowing it.
I understand. You know, the old fighting rings are always fun.
Yeah,
Watching
well.
Blena.
We were led to believe that you may be able to help us with some sensitive information. I'm Vane, by the way. I don't think, though, that we should ask you these things in an earshot of your patrons.
Well, then you know what? How about you hang around, have a couple drinks, go to some of the shops around here, come back towards when the moon is at the highest, and I'll be closing up and cleaning up.
You wouldn't by any
If y'all help
chance
me
need to
clean up,
hire a bard,
I
would you?
Yeah, we'll
Nice to meet you. I'm gonna go ahead and extend my hand. I'm Adora Goosen, owner
Nice to
of
meet
the
you.
Bearded Goosen. I can definitely help you out with some of your
The Bearded Goosen?
Goosen. You bet your sweet bippy I am. So
Man,
if you need any kind of help or
Y'all
something,
make some
I
of the
wouldn't
best
mind.
goose ale I have ever had. What happened? I tried to get a shipment, a few months ago, and then all of a sudden I heard that they got new ownership, and now they won't ship to me.
So we fell on some rough times. So I did have to technically sort of sell the bar, but I'm still there every day. It's basically still mine. Just new people own it, but I do all the work and stuff, I'm still the bodyguard at the front, I'm still bopping those beans. I'm still serving drinks. I still say hello to all my usuals that come on in. So I basically still own it, but
Well, if you can get me some more of the goose ale, I will be ecstatic.
I could do you one better. I can probably whip up some for you, get a batch started for you, and tell you when it's ready.
Please do. I'll even give you here. You go buy whatever it takes to make it, and I'll make sure I refund your gold for you.
Well, that sounds about dandy, my friend. And I'm so sorry I didn't catch your name there, bud.
On the mountain.
Nice to meet you, Mountain. I'm gonna go ahead and go grab those supplies for you here shortly. These are my friends, and I'll just kind of like motion to the peeps with
By the way,
us.
Ruby is now floating around the area, like half upside down, like in La La Land.
Okay,
Belle, do we
I
need to
love it.
attach a string to your friend to keep her grounded onto the planet here while we walk around the town?
Nah,
Is
she'll
she
be
gonna
alright.
be okay? She'll be okay
She'll
just
be
floating
okay.
around? Okay. Okay. I'm sure she can handle herself, but we
Mm.
don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
By the way,
Um,
so
it's
she
kinda hard
she
not
snatches
to.
a mug from somebody and starts slamming it.
Something tells me
Take
there's
this
you-
moment to like separate myself.
Hey, Ruby, I'll bet you 20 gold that you can't take on both of the orcs and the halflings at the same time.
Hey, Mountain. Yes. Is there any rules on swords? Yes, hands only. Okay. Give me a second. Let me make some rolls.
Oh, brother.
Ah.
The shadow dice.
As
Yeah,
she
set up
walks
correctly.
out, a little blood on her lip. It's not my blood. It's just fine. As
Oh,
both
so-
orcs are laying flat on their faces.
So who's gonna buy our drinks now? The mountain said the winner, right? So I have to do 20 gold, but you still have to buy rounds because you won the fight.
He actually said the loser. Thank you very much.
Oh,
As
well,
she's-
seeing as they
As
can't
she
pay
goes
because
and
you've knocked
literally
them completely
grabs like one of
unconscious.
the small barrels, pops a hole in it, throws 20 gold on the table, and starts to slam the entire thing until it's empty, and goes,
Ruby can party.
Yeah.
Those are the good days.
by the way, you notice her entire demeanor changes to where she is now stable. So, where are we going?
Well,
Well, we've
Keeps
got some
mail
time to
handy.
kill.
she made you look like.
I just had like just had this.
By the way, I rolled a natural 20.
oh,
Jesus Christ.
I'll subtract
We
20
love to
gold.
see it.
Love it.
Hold on.
So what you're saying is you just wasted your ultimate on an NPC.
nice.
I'm okay with that.
Nice.
Anyways,
That one.
we're gonna talk to Ruby and be like, we're gonna go head out and probably gather some supplies and talk to our good friend the mountain here later.
I think if it's possible, Vane would like to try and do one of his famous busking gigs that got him an absurd amount of gold last time, but at this bar.
I mean, if it makes us some money, then I'd say go right ahead.
Is that possible?
No, not at this time.
We're not.
If you look
We're-
in the
we're
if you
not-
look in the table chat, you can see my natural 20.
Wow.
I think we're trying not to draw attention to ourselves for a couple days.
I mean, that's
a good
fair.
point, actually.
Well, I won't let any. Most of these people are drunk; they won't remember it anyways. So, I won't let anybody know you're here. So, just go and do your thing.
Thank you, Mountain. I
Are
appreciate
there
it.
any shops that you'd recommend that we visit while we're here?
Yeah. Well, there's Jerry's freaking armory. It's literally Jerry's freaking armory. There's Whiz Kids potions. There's Jekyll swords and Hyde's armor. It's like one shop. Just mean the owner's crazy. There's an adventuring shop. I mean, you name it, it's probably there.
Wonderful.
Just out of here, take a left, go down the street. There's a little side street. Take a right, go down that side street, and all the shops are down that one street. That's called Shopping Central.
Is there anything we
There's
should
a
probably
sign that says Shopping
avoid?
Central.
Is there anything we should possibly avoid?
Other than the guards.
The guards. All the guards. Avoid all the guards.
Alright, got you.
We'll keep that in mind.
By the way, if you go around back, there's a storeroom. I'd get rid of all your armor and put it in there. I'll make sure it's safe. But I'd put some normal looking clothes on.
I can't take my robes off.
Alright.
What do you mean you can't take your robes off?
I can't take my robes or lose my wand. I can't get rid of it. Otherwise I'll die.
You can't
was a
get rid of it,
stipulation
but
of
you can
Yama.
take them off. You just can't like throw them away.
So I can't discard them, but I can okay.
Yeah, you can take them off to take baths, sleep, whatever.
Okay, so I
Okay.
think
Just wanna be
maybe
clear.
losing the armor and the weapons would probably be.
I think Dora needs attention.
No, we're good.
She got attention. I petted her chin.
Dora
So,
wins just as
Yeah,
sneaky
you can
sometimes.
disrobe. You just can't discard them. So you can't sell them. You can't leave them for long periods of time. You know, past 24 hours.
Fair enough.
That kind
Okay.
of thing.
Anyone else remember that we're pretty much broke?
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I've got like 48 gold. 41 make that.
I won't say how much gold I have, but I have enough to do stuff.
I've got 32 gold.
2.
Okay.
2.
I just got 500 from the beating the hell out of the orcs.
Well, Vane sidles up next to Ruby and says, "Would you mind sparing a little bit of that for your rusty old
Depends
bar?"
on what you need. How about we go see what we need, and I'll help you where I can.
That sounds wonderful.
Good idea.
Because remember, I have to provide for myself. Because it costs a lot of money to do these spells.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, Grim, during that time, while they were doing that, can I say that I went to go try to get some ingredients?
I was going
For-
to say you can go shopping for ingredients when everyone else goes shopping.
Okay, perfect. Sounds great.
Because
Yeah.
there's an herb store and shit and stuff down that way.
Okay.
By the way, if anybody actually knows about Scryer Wizards, she's completely lying through her teeth. She doesn't have to spend any gold to put spells in her spellbook.
Because she already has them.
No.
No,
that's,
Scryer Wizards don't. They have to still buy the scrolls, but they don't have to use any money to put it in their spell list. And it's
Call her-
2 minutes per spell level.
Not Ruby Firelicker, Ruby Sticky Fingers.
Did you say fire liquor? Fire flicker.
Right!
Yeah, it's fire flicker.
Your mind is still on Angry Galadriel.
So,
That's
are y'all
great.
going to? All right, which shop are y'all going to first?
I'm gonna pick up some potions.
Well, that's the
Okay.
reason, Grim, that I was hoping to perform, because Vane has only 2 gold, and Varian has 2 copper.
Hey,
She hands Varian 150, and hands Vane 150.
Oh.
Who has below 100? 1, 2. All right, y'all now all have 150 gold. If you did not have 150 gold, you now do.
Okay, so 100.
Okay.
That's only if we're less than 100, right?
No, if you are below 150, you now have 150 total.
Okay.
Oh, now.
Oh, okay.
Total, okay.
Oh, right.
Yes, if you are
Whoa.
below 150 gold, you now have 150 gold
I
pieces.
just almost gave myself 1,500 gold. That would have been bonkers.
Ooh-hoo-hoo!
Woo!
Y'all haven't had a lot of chances to get gold recently, so I'm trying to help out.
Yeah.
What were the stores? There was an herbalist, there was an armorer, and there was
If you
Sword
can think
shop.
it, it's probably there.
I think that I mean I'm not gonna be. Varian's not gonna be able to get anything.
I'm gonna go look at the potion shop, guys. You guys want to come join me?
Yeah. I'll go to the
Remember,
potion shop
Varian
with
got his special weapons last game.
I don't need to use my Crimson Right. They just do it, right? They're actually flaming scimitars, correct?
Yep.
Sweet.
I'm going grocery shopping, so y'all can do whatever you want to do.
So there's an armory. There's a kind of like a voodoo shop. They have like stuff for blessings and charms and stuff like that. Dark
Nice.
gifts kind of thing. There's a decoration shop. There is a adventuring gear shop. There's a magical item shop. There's a potion shop. There's you can find mundane items in the adventuring shop, and out of weird, there's a stable there that sells horses and traveling gear.
Suppose some
Okay.
traveling gear might come in handy later on, considering, mansion no move. Though once my friend gets big enough, once she actually gets back, I probably wouldn't need a horse.
By
I
the
don't think
way,
we need a horse at this time.
speaking of that, Aranis,
Mm.
you feel very, very cold. Like very cold. Like
As
cold,
in-
like sub-temperature cold.
Oh, please don't be dead. Please don't be
Do you
dead.
have a? Do you have a? Do you want to roll a perception check?
Sure.
But if the dragon dies, he dies.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. Damn it. 14.
You see her, or at least you hear her. You can't really see her, but you can. You hear her.
Okay, she's nearby. That's probably a good thing. I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
investigate.
and as time goes on, you keep getting colder and colder and colder.
Does that mean she's getting further away?
She's getting closer.
She's getting closer. I can feel it.
It'd be getting hot if she was away.
Gotcha.
Is it?
And whatever element that she is in at the current moment is what he will feel when her presence is near.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's how
Is it
that's
like-
how the dragon and the armor are linked.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Right. So, I can hear her, but I can't see her. Right. Wonderful. Okay.
Well, she's kind of cold-hearted for you, isn't she?
By the way,
Even you have the cold shoulder.
you notice that she seems to be staying out of the city limits for a reason. Like she's
Okay,
circling.
now- Okay, that's.
And then she'll
interesting.
land for a little bit and then fly back up and circle.
It's because you can't enter.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Remember how the Bubba said
That's
you
Waterdeep.
can't-
You're
yeah,
no
we can
longer in
enter?
Waterdeep.
Oh, I
No,
thought we
there's
couldn't.
some- there's
We can't
another
know this here. We
reason
can't leave.
There's got to be another reason she can't come in.
Can't get in through the. You were told that you can't get in here through the gates.
She never said anything about going over the walls. And if she's not coming over the walls, then
They must have something here protected from her.
Or there's gotta be something else on top of those walls.
Huh. Might be one of my ex-lovers.
Aranis, check
They
your
were
DMs.
always pretty cool.
check what?
Check your DMs.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I'd be scared to come into
have
those too.
fun looking at your potions and things. I've got a shopping list that I've got to fill, and I'll start walking away.
What about you, Vane? What are you looking for?
Well, considering I have a magic sword now, I mean, I'm more concerned for my Genasi friend here. He's got just this raggedy studded leather. Could you not complain about what I had when I was literally about to go into... They didn't have, your fancy armor back then. I was just saying that you look a little raggedy.
Belle, do they always fight like this?
Yeah, they're like brothers.
We
Or
just
brothers.
met.
I don't know
You
which
talk
one
as if
yet.
we've known each other for years.
Oh,
I don't
God,
know. You
this
guys
is
said
gonna be
they
a
have
long
a heart to
adventure.
heart.
It was
Oh,
it
definitely
was
will
8
be.
hours. I mean, I did tell him my whole life story at length. And after a lot of me saying, would you shut up, would you shut up, would you shut up, to which I really thought that, he really just needed to, like, have someone connect with him. I would rather have you connect with my boot. You don't need to hurt my feelings.
They've known each other for half a day.
By the way,
This
does
is gonna be
anybody
right
have
up
a bag of holding?
Yes.
I
We
thought
all
we had
do.
one.
Yeah, we all do.
We all do.
Okay.
We have pocket that leads.
Oh yeah,
to
you
the
have
bag.
you have the linked bag of holding.
Yep.
But don't give one to Belle, or not Belle, but don't give one to Ruby.
We'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
She doesn't need one.
We only have enough for all of us. Everyone else can deal with it.
Get rid of the pocket.
You have one extra.
What extra what?
You have one extra bag.
Oh.
It's not going to at this moment in time.
Varian,
I
you
don't
wanna
trust
hold on?
anyone.
Varian,
I'll
just
hold
He's
on
gonna
to
take
it.
all of our
Okay.
stuff.
All right, so what do y'all?
I'm going to the grocery store. So
I'm gonna go to the potion shop, probably get some health potions in case we need them.
I'm gonna explore the magic item shop, see what they've got in there.
I'm gonna go to the magic item shop as well.
I think we need to look. Vane and Varian are going to try and go and find Varian some better armor than just studded leather.
Okay,
Have a
so
little
y'all are
alone time for
splitting
that
the
budding
party.
romance.
All right, so what? All right, let's go to the
Let's go to
magic
the
item
first shop.
people first. What
Just-
magic items are y'all looking for?
I have no idea. Here to browse.
I mean, just
Because,
browsing. the
so
boxes. Oh,
if you're just browsing,
Yep.
you can go ahead and pull up the just items list and look through. I'll tell you if they have it or not.
okay, this-
Plot. Have everything.
So this place has magic items. They have scrolls. They have
Ooh.
potions.
Let's think.
Is there a way to refine the search in this?
Yeah, if you go down to type, you can type in. You can. It has a drop down for potions, magic items.
I don't see that.
Worth a shot.
So if you go to the items thing under campaign,
I'm there.
so go all the way down. It says type.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit that scroll down, like if you click the little box,
I have adventuring gear, armor, mounts and animals, track and harness, tools, waterborne vehicles, and weapons.
did you download all the modules?
I'm fairly certain. Oh, well, I suppose this answers that question, doesn't it?
No.
I thought I did, but maybe that was before the other.
It's okay. Sometimes when you update Fantasy Grounds, it unloads your modules.
Yep, all good. Ah,
One at a time. There, Speedy Gonzalez. Just because I'm running on a better computer and I'm hardlined in does not mean that you still won't crash Fantasy Grounds.
That's fine. I'm not running a bad computer either.
When the book opens, it's loaded.
well, I mean, no sign of the item I had in mind.
Yeah. So anything rare or under is available.
Okay. I can probably wait and see if I can find a certain cloak at another later date.
Which cloak are you wanting?
I think you know which one.
Actually, I don't.
Elven kind.
Let's see. Hold on.
Yep, no worries.
Yes, we have one.
Ah, wonderful.
468 gold pieces.
400 fudge. 9 hells.
Those aren't cheap.
Yes, they definitely are not. Well, thank you, anyhow. Just wanted to inquire if there was one in here.
Oh no, if you didn't have someone that was a charisma-based character that could... Oh no, make...
Oh, yeah,
no.
true.
Oh gosh,
One
caw.
Does do Vane's ears start burning?
Yeah.
I've kind of got a charisma-based one. It's just, you know.
Hey, Darian, I have a funny feeling that we should go and actually be at the magic shop. But I was just looking at this chainmail. We can come back and look at the loincloth later on when you're not fantasizing about Ruby. I wasn't fantasizing about Ruby. Yes, you were. It's okay. Remember that she's taken and she's not interested in you. But I haven't seen someone like her. You've never seen anyone like her. She has wings and is also Genasi, you moron. Fine, let's go to the shop. All right, fine. Arnis, did you need something?
Yes, I need a bit of help getting the price down on a certain item.
And Vane
gonna
just
go
looks
check on
straight
these
from
guys while they do
Arnis
this.
to the shopkeep and says, "You heard all that, didn't you?"
What?
Oh,
Huh?
fantastic! Well, hi, my name is Vane, and it seems that you have one of the most lovely shops. Did you know that I'm a songwriter, and that most businesses that I actually, put into song and verse tend to do better all across various cities, like Waterdeep. I have a couple friends there who their business started to pick up quite quickly in the last couple weeks after I started singing in other taverns.
Some would say they were on fire.
Yeah, they were on
Oh.
fire.
Yeah.
Shut up, Belle!
Okay. So
We were just wondering
what-
if, maybe for a small percentage off
does
the
that
cost
have
of
to do
things,
with me?
no, I'm not asking for any money. What I'm asking is, can I help you help us?
You want me to help you help me?
No, I want to help you. I would love to see
You
your
want to
bu-
help me?
Yes,
help
I do.
you.
No, I mean it's a mutual thing. Can I roll roll a persuasion check?
Yeah, roll me a persuasion check.
I'm just gonna go stand over here, just like watch this all unfolds.
Yes.
Oh, your mother. Yes, if you play me a song and it's good enough, I will see what I can do.
What's the name of your establishment? If you don't mind me asking. Sorry, I was bustling through and I didn't get a chance to look at the sign.
The Wondrous Magic of Wonders.
The what?
The Wondrous Magic of Wonders.
Have you been to the wondrous magic of wonders, the best item shop in all the land? You'll never find a better bargain than here at the place where they have the patron named. What's your name?
It doesn't matter. That was.
It doesn't matter what their name is. You'll get the best deals of your life. Just remember that the trick with the candle won't work this time. Oh, never mind.
Welcome,
Alright.
Internet.
Roll me a performance check with advantage, because you pulled the guitar out.
All right.
I will say this, Herman. Every time, if you pull your guitar out when you do a song, I will give you advantage for every persuasion or for every performance check.
Let's go!
Where, I need to find advantage. I can't find
I don't
it.
know how to play it, but I can grab my ukulele.
It's down the bottom, Hermit.
This is death saves.
No, you wanna be in skills
Yeah,
and then go down to performance.
I see
It's
performance.
right above persuasion. It's right above persuasion.
Yeah, it's right there. I see it. But then,
Yeah, roll performance twice. All right. So with advantage means I go for the higher one. So you will get half off in this shop.
Half off, eh? Half of 450, that's...
225.
She'll say 200 gold.
Okay, so 4, 3...
Get your bard for bargains, you bard for bargains.
Yep, definitely. So, what, that's 250? Or...
200.
Right.
I'm just a coupon. That's all Vane is in this campaign. Is I'm just a coupon for stores.
Yes, speaking of which, mind if I borrow 50 gold?
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna look at Arnis and be like, Arnis, here you go, 10. Arnis like, gold.
Thank you.
Vane helped you out
Okay.
enough. I'll help you out there, buddy.
Thanks. Okay, so 200 for the Cloak of Elvenkind. Done and dusted.
Vane just walks out, just like, I can't believe they're just asking me to get them 50% off and they have the balls to ask me for money on top of it. I know it's kind of rude, right? It's the first thing that we've agreed on since we joined each other. Well, don't get used to it.
How far are you guys away? Because I'm probably gonna use this. You know.
Can you check your messages and get back to me on that one? Because I got to put that in the shop.
Oh, can I buy a wooden block?
You want just like a wooden block?
I know
Yeah,
where
wooden
this
block
is
and a
going.
stick.
Like
mean,
the
sure.
instrument, the wooden block. Needs more cowbell.
We forming a
I
band.
am
want a
ready
cowbell?
to bargain
Or a
for my
cowbell.
purchase.
You know, give me a cowbell.
We don't sell. The adventuring shop might have a cowbell. We don't have a cowbell.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah. Shopkeep, I have an item I'd like to purchase here.
What is that
It's
item?
actually going to be a gift for our bard here. I would like to purchase the loot of illusions.
Loot of illusions. Give me a second.
It's in D&D Essentials kit rulebook.
Yeah. Well, doesn't matter where it is.
No.
I just had to
Gotta
type it
find
in. So that'll be 100 gold pieces.
I would like to buy it, please.
All right. Actually, you know what? I'll say 75.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So 75 gold pieces, and she hands you a loot of illusions.
Thank you very much.
And here Vane
Yeah,
thought that
so
Torn
with
hated his
everything?
songs.
Hey, Vane, I got something for you, buddy.
Hey, what's this?
So this is called a lute of illusions. So while you're playing this musical instrument, you can create harmless illusionary visual effects within a 5-foot radius, which is extended out to 15 feet if you are a bard. They're all simple visual effects that include luminous musical notes, a spectral dancer, butterflies, and gently falling snow. The magic effects have neither substance nor sound, but I thought when I read that it might enhance your the potential for gold gain for you when you do performances out in public.
Or it could be mighty annoying when we need a distraction, am I right?
However you want to use
Y'all
it, buddy.
think
it's
I'm
yours.
annoying with my songs, so
Yeah.
let me be annoying!
You hear Vane? You hear Belf in the background. Don't worry, you have enough of that talent for
By
that.
the way, just to let y'all know, you see what appears to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 little. They look like ear cuffs.
Oh,
Oh, so
what are these, sir?
Oh, those?
Yes.
Those are spies' murmurs.
Oh,
eyes,
what do they do? How do they work, per se?
Well, if you wear one and somebody else wears one within a mile, y'all can communicate telepathically.
You know what? How
And
much are these?
if you activate it, they can hear what you hear for about an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like sending stones, but for the ears. Do you just happen to collect?
What is collect? They are 50 gold pieces apiece.
It's not bad at all.
I'm gonna pick up one for myself.
Um,
And
Ruby
ask our friend.
goes, I have this.
Oh,
As she lays down 3 platinum pieces.
Dear God!
oh.
Picks them all up and hands them out.
We'd better hold on to one for Medora.
That's fine. We'll be able to keep her
Fedora,
contact information.
we're going to go to you now.
Yay!
You walk
Make
into
sure
a
you-
shop and you smell spices. And you see barley and wheat.
Oh, before she got there, I may have talked to her about buying some cucumbers.
Oh.
Plans for
Um,
the next long rest, huh?
you see fruits and vegetables of all kinds. How you doing, ma'am? How may I help you?
Well, hello there. I'm actually here to pick up a couple of items that I need. I'm gonna be
Well, of
making a
course, why
nice.
would you be in a shop if you didn't need items?
Hey, you got me there, bud. I'm looking for some grain. I need some hops, some yeast. I'm also
How
gonna
much
need
of
a
it do you
couple
need?
of gooseberries if you got.
What the hell
Well-
are gooseberries? Wait, hold on. Hold on. How much do you need? What are you making?
I'm making a delicious barrel of goosen ale from the Bearded Goosen.
What the hell is the bearded goosen?
And just know it's a world-renowned bar. The
Well, if it's
Bearded
world-renowned, then
Goosen.
I've heard of it. I've dealt with
Well-
every bar from here to Waterdeep.
Well, you haven't dealt with this one, and it sure is a home run hitter, I tell you what. So, I'm
You mean
making
there
a
used to
big
be good bearded goosen? I heard it was there used to be good bearded goosen.
Well, so it kind of has been bought over by a couple of other people, but I basically
It's not
still
bearded
run it
goosen anymore,
inside.
is it?
Well, the Bearded Goosen ale is still absolutely delicious. The fact that the people who are buying it right now,
Heavens, Carrie, that'll be 100 gold pieces. Give it to me or go away.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna give you the money, but I thought we were having a nice conversation, and I hand them 100
Nonsense.
gold.
Listen, I get this shit done and go home. Like, I mean, I swear, I'm just trying to get money and go home
You
because
were
it's.
asking me about my bar, so I
What
was
do you want
trying
taken?
to
This is a
tell
lot of
ya.
stuff that you just bought. Like, you
Well,
bought
I'm gonna
stuff.
grab my stuff and I'm gonna go.
By
the way-
just gonna grab all her stuff and leave
Uh,
the 100
good luck
gold
with
on the
that.
counter.
You just
What?
bought 500. You just bought like 600 pounds. You could make 27 barrels.
I only
You
wanted.
could 27 55 gallon drums.
Oh
Oh,
no!
hold on, this is a good thing.
It's a long-term investment.
It's a
just
long-term
bought-
investment.
You just bought enough for 27
Great. I'm gonna
55
go ahead
gallon
and
drums.
take out my pocket. Take out my pocket of the frickin' thing, and I'm gonna start putting whatever I can inside of my side of the pocket.
You know we can. No, you know we can deliver that. Where do you want it delivered to?
Oh, well, I want it all delivered over to
The quill? You want it to the quill?
the Quill. Yeah, we want it to go
Okay.
to the Quill, to the mountain. The mountain
It'll
asked
be,
me
up
to
there,
buy
it'll be
it.
there by the end of the day. Just get the hell out of my shop.
Hey, well, you can. You're lucky I'm still waiting to get this stuff delivered. Otherwise, I would have been very sassy with you. And she's just gonna walk on out. Have a good day, I guess.
Good days are for losers. Go away.
Have the day you deserve there,
You're
shopkeep.
a loser. Why don't you go away? That's a silly haircut. And I'm
Listen,
just gonna walk
I
out.
Listen,
I
you just
slam
bought
the door. I slam the door and I just walk away. Oh my goodness, I have never had such terrible hospitality. My goodness, they didn't even deserve my gold at this point.
If you had hair like that, you'd be mad too.
now.
Jeez Louise.
You're
Yep,
one to
that's
talk.
what I
You look
wanted
like
to
you got a
do.
bowl cut over there.
I'm growing it out for Gasparilla.
Nice. I'm gonna go back to the mountain and I'm gonna get my gold back because he told me that he'd pay me for what this place was.
100 gold pieces.
When he
out
sees
here.
how much you spent, he's gonna poop him.
He
out and
hands you
sell his
100
thing.
gold and
Yep.
tells you to go join your friends.
And I do that.
Alright, I guess we'll head over to the potion shop in case we need some, right?
All right, you go to the potion shop and you see wall to wall to wall to wall to wall to wall covered in potions. You see potions
Nice.
hanging from the ceiling. You see jugs hanging from the ceiling. Wow, how you doing? My name's Joe, and I run the shop.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, hey, how's it going there, Joe? Can I get a healing potion from you, bud?
Been drinking some of that moon dust there, Joe.
Moon dust. I got moon dust. You want some moon dust?
I want what he's having.
Apparently, he's having some moon dust.
Maik has many
How
wares.
How much?
Oh, like pastry
How
dish?
much gold for a
and
healing
scoops up a-
potion?
He scoops up a thing of moon dust and just goes, moon dust.
I think I'm gonna stay away from that.
The skooma.
So how much are your potions here, there, bud?
A lot?
What about a healing potion? How much is that?
Lot?
All right. Well, like, what would
I'm
you
not
do to, like,
helping
the
you.
number quantity? Because, like, I'm trying to buy one.
A lot?
I'm gonna put 10 gold on the table and be like, "Is this enough for a healing potion?"
A lot? Give me a second.
'Cause
The
10's a lot for me.
The DM needs a moment. Give me a second.
What if we tell him that we'll bring him a drum of the bearded goose
Oh
and
my
ale
goodness.
once it's done in exchange for some potions?
Honestly.
We can
I
make-
only do moon dust.
You know what?
Oh, he doesn't drink. He only
you-
does moon dust. Well,
You know what, Joe? I would be willing
Yeah.
to bet that you can't snort moon dust for 30 seconds straight while we browse for potions.
As he makes a line across the entire wooden table.
All right,
And
Joe,
goes
get
from
what you
one
need and
end-
we're out of here.
I try to keep this friendly, and we've gotten to drug
Oh.
use.
Okay.
No,
No,
I'm
moon
laughing.
dust.
I'm laughing.
moon dust is pixie sticks for your nose. It's candy,
It's
okay?
Nose candy. Exactly.
Okay, so Joe, here, and I'm gonna take a candle out of my bag. Here you go, Joe. You take a look at this candle, alright?
Oh, no.
We know again.
We're gonna show
Oh,
you
that's
magic.
a pretty nice candle.
Well, Joe, you know what? If you can light this candle on fire, I tell you what, you're magical.
Shoot your shot. It's fine.
If you can light this candle on fire, Joe, I'll leave right now.
He takes the candle
If
and
you
starts
can't, I would like
rolling it
to buy a
across the
healing
moon
potion.
dust. He starts taking the candle and rolls it across the moon dust and lights the moon dust on fire.
Only the moon dust burns.
Doesn't
Not
matter,
the
the candle's still
candle.
lit.
No, the candle's not on fire. Only the moon dust is.
You gotta focus on the wick there, Joe.
I'm just imagining the most cracked out like magic user that's like, I have potions for days. Have you seen my wares?
He sneezes and like electricity comes out of his ears or something. Achoo!
I've got
He farts fireballs.
I've got oil and speed for days.
I gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Are you in need for speed?
Oh my gosh. I can't breathe, guys. That's 32 gold pieces. I only have 5 in stock.
I'm gonna buy at least one of them for myself. How much are they?
32 gold pieces. He has 5 in stock.
Much?
Give us some moon dust!
Can I actually
many
buy a
gold
bag of
pieces?
moon dust from you?
Yeah, that'll be 200 gold pieces.
Done.
Have you got 200?
Good.
Sure do.
You're gonna drug the bard and then throw him in the street and see what happens.
You never know
I
when
thought
you need
about
to
it.
get somebody a little bit out of their.
You know,
right?
Torin is straight edge, okay? He doesn't need any of this
He hands you
arcane.
this leather. So he hands you this leather sack that has a skull and crossbones on it, like if it was on a poison bottle,
Oh wow.
and
If
hands
anyone
it to
gets
you.
that reference, applause to you.
You want to buy
Sort of
some
straight
death
edge.
sticks?
Huh?
Well, just
like
listen. My
James
nose
Dean?
is shaped funny. I can't have the nose candy for myself. Okay, thank yourselves. You just be grateful.
You got moon dust? How much you selling it for?
Oh my god!
250 gold. You want that
He reaches, he kind of like goes into the counter.
Oh
pulls
my
out a little
god!
chest, and pulls out 250 gold pieces and hands it to you.
Dying right now.
Thanks, buddy.
You want some moon dust?
Enjoy your moon dust.
Some.
Hey, can I buy a healing potion from you?
Yeah,
Money. I just
32
made
gold
Let's go.
pieces.
2?
32.
32. Okay. I will buy myself a healing potion.
So moments pass by through all this craziness, and he goes, "I got some moon dust. You want some moon dust? I just bought some. Great price. I'll sell it to you for 150 gold pieces.
I'll
The
take
whole
it.
bag." He hands it to you.
I'm doing the math right now. Hold on.
Are we profiting right now?
Hey, friend, do you
I'm
want some moon
literally
dust?
crying. We're making money
You got
off of
moon
this
dust?
man and his
Yeah,
moon
Yeah.
dust.
I got some moon dust.
How much you selling it for?
This is a really heavy bag. What about 200 gold pieces?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh,
How about
no.
an intimidation check?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Sorry,
Make
Herbert.
that.
Damn. I'm bad at this.
Can we assist him in this?
How
Oh, that's
about
perception. I'm sorry. Hold on. I can't read. There we go.
you got yourself a deal?
Oh my god!
Let's go.
You don't even need me anymore.
By the way,
Don't be ridiculous, mate. I'll get it.
so I just want to let you know, his intelligence, he has a -2 modifier for it.
Oh,
I'm not surprised. And I'm sure the more moon dust, the lower it's gonna be.
And he's still working down the line of the table, by the way.
It's not even come to
Hey,
Vane
Joe,
yet.
you want some more moon dust? I can spot you. You want a little bit more?
You got more moon dust?
Oh, I got more moon dust for you.
Wait.
He finished the line, and now he's like teetering and doing this number.
Do you
Before
want
we
to?
do this, we should probably buy a couple more healing potions before he's out for the count. You know?
Don't worry. We have a plan.
Oh no.
Can you use both nostrils at the same time, like a real moon dust champion?
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. Well, we're gonna start calling you the Moon Dust Overlord over here. It's gonna make you the most powerful potion maker
Dust master.
ever.
He pulls out 2 straws. Let's go.
All right, so here I'll pour a little bit of my moon dust out here. It's like, okay, hey Joe, you just ordered the whole bag of moon dust that I had. Are you gonna pay for it?
How much do you want for it?
I mean, that was a
Good
lot. That
stuff.
was another really heavy bag. How about another 100 gold?
I'll do you one even better. 200 gold pieces.
Oh, let's. I'm not gonna fight you on this one, Joe. Thank you so much.
Why?
And he falls out, passed out,
Oh.
done.
My goodness.
So, y'all take what we need. He's gonna be fine.
The
I'll leave him
shopkeep's
100
passed
gold.
out.
Grab-
You
wait.
could make off with things.
Let's
Who grabs
load up
a
our.
potion?
I'm gonna grab 5.
I'm good.
As
You can
grab
only
the
grab
potion-
4 because I already purchased 1, so there's only 4
Hold on.
left.
Yeah.
As you
I
grab a
purchased
potion,
one also.
you take 12 points of lightning damage.
Oh god.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't really have a problem with that.
Okay, then you take 6 points because you're resistant, not immune.
Oh
Cheers.
no.
Clearly, someone's trying
I'm
to.
really
else
glad that I
grabbed a
wasn't
potion
in
at
the room
same
with you.
time He did.
I'm
Oh,
glad
I
I
bought
wasn't
one
in the
before
room
we
either.
did. There's only like 2 left. I bought one.
Oh my word.
You take 8 points of fire damage.
Apparently, this store doesn't
Who
like it
else
when you.
grabbed potions?
Well, at least you have gold and
Let's be honest.
potions.
Who would have grabbed potions at the same time?
I'm not there.
Got your damage.
I'm beginning to regret this because if I had been there,
I was like, I bought one before he passed out.
Okay. So,
Can I fill up that sack with moon dust and also take some?
no, the moon dust is gone.
dang it!
You
I
took it
really
all, Joe.
wanted to use that later.
By the way, a little note appears on the table. Leave money here if you want potions. I did it again. Oops. If you leave money, the spell will dissipate.
Good try there.
I
Sorry.
will. I will leave 100 gold for our moon dust addict here.
What are you taking?
Well, I already took I already got zapped by your special just magic protection spell. I'm just
But
leaving
it
100
didn't-
gold
you
in
didn't-
courtesy.
Oh, okay.
Just the thing, I basically robbed this man blind tonight, right?
Oh,
Yeah, because the little silver chest that he has is empty.
Well, that's the life, you know.
I'm not convinced of the alignment of this party anymore.
By the
Majora
What?
bet her potion fair and square, so I don't know what you're talking about, alright, Ben?
For any kids that are
it didn't
watching this
benefit
YouTube
from me.
video, this is why you don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, kids.
Because people like me
Good
are
or
gonna take
bad?
your money.
There's your
is why
disclaimer, Hermit.
I appreciate that.
And this is why we can't have nice things.
Well, it's actually why we can have nice things. I now have 726 gold. Like,
well, I know who to go to if I need some money.
capitalize on other stupidity. Done.
Okay, so discuss on what y'all want to go to next.
Varian really needs new
Um,
armor because his AC sucks butt.
I mean, my AC is 15, so I'm kind of alright at the moment, unless someone wants to spot me for some studded leather armor.
If I can
How
get
much-
better
just
Tell me how
armor,
much you need.
Ed,
Tell me how much you need.
no, I mean Apex. If I can get better armor for Varian, I can just give him the studded leather armor that Varian has.
Mhm.
Literally.
Okay.
Studded leather armor.
Anders, if you need gold for something, buddy, let me know.
Yes. Bear with me, I just gotta find the
How-
damn thing.
We somehow managed to bamboozle every store that we've gone to. I just want to make that clear that like we've literally robbed a man who had a burning building.
Remember, alignments are
Because
just
I like you.
suggestions.
Ah,
It's because I like you guys.
mhm.
Just remember,
All right.
alignments are just suggestions.
Yeah.
Okay, so are y'all going to the armor shop?
I guess we're gonna follow him into the armor shop.
Yep.
Okay, as you go into the
Doesn't
armor
matter.
shop,
And
it's right. By the way, it is right next to the stables.
Hmm.
So
Can I go
you
next to the
see-
stable and try to find that block or cowbell?
Yes, there's about 8 horses, by the way, and they all have for sale across the top of them.
medium armor, here we are.
How much do they cost?
Scale. No. Oh, wait, studded.
Let's go with the.
Here we
I'll
go.
get to your cowbell here in a minute. Let's go to the armory.
Oh,
Gonna play
Okay,
some
looks
Don't
like-
Fear the Reaper or what?
Oh,
So
Oh.
take that one a block.
looks like studded leather armor is only like 45 gold pieces. So,
Whatever you
Yes.
need.
brill. Mind if I borrow 45 gold?
You can
and take that from you?
have. Do not worry about the borrow.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Arnis, did I not give you? I just gave you the bow, right? I didn't give you armor.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Dragon got armor. I only got the bow. So, if it's alright, I will grab some studded leather armor for.
I have a D&D question really quick. Can
Yep.
sorcerers wear anything underneath their robes to enhance their AC protection?
So,
Robes are all
Nope.
they got.
That's it. No
So
cape,
you're
no boots,
you're
gloves.
better off taking stuff like shield, or using other
Yeah,
spells to protect
Sorcerers
yourself.
use magic to make armor
Only.
only.
Okay.
Just like wizards. Like, dude, my AC is all of like 12.
Mine is 12 right now.
Ruby's. Oh, sorry, Ruby's is 15 only because what she has. By the way, Ring of Protection gives you +1 to AC. Cloak of Protection gives you +1 to AC.
I haven't been able to find those, actually.
Is because if you want those, I had to pull them up and give them to you.
Mm-hmm.
How much would you charge for both of them, actually?
Give me 1 second. So, but remember, they are both take attunement slots.
Mm-hmm.
How many? Wait. Okay. Crap. Yeah,
You can have 5. You can have 5 attunement slots, not 3.
I thought it was 3.
I run different rules.
Fair enough. House rule for that one.
Is
Yep,
that
that's a house rule.
is that a good thing to add to AC?
Yeah, because you
attunement
get
slots?
you get a +1 to AC.
Okay. I would. Okay. Yeah. So if we can work out a deal, I would like to.
Yep.
To
Let
do
me
the
just
thing.
find it. So the cost of a ring of protection is ridiculous.
Yeah, because remember how we got these ring of protection to begin with? Because a building was on fire and we won a bet. Like, it is.
It's 3,600 gold pieces.
Yeah, it's silly.
Well.
Also, we haven't met the shopkeep yet, so we don't know what they're like.
all
Right.
Well, I have 681 gold after our last little fiasco with Joe. I like Joe.
And a cloak of protection is 394.
294 gold?
Mm-hmm.
If we can get
That's
him down even a little bit, that would be fantastic.
So, but that's because the ring of protection is also a rare item. Usually, I don't give rare items to my players until level 10.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
They get commons up to level 5, and from 5 to 10, they get uncommons. From 10 to 15, they get rares. And then from 15 to 20, they get ultra rares, legendaries, stuff like that.
Dude, I just saw what you put the location for the many-handed pouch in my thing. Grim.
What?
Order of the Bell.
You put the location for my many-handed pouch in my prison pocket.
You're welcome.
God. Is that why I've been walking funny this whole time?
No, that's something I left up there.
Oh,
You're welcome.
I knew it, Belle.
Dear God.
I
Spare
need
me
to borrow
from
one of your
these
cucumbers
degens.
later.
This whole last minute, you just gotta cut it all. Just cut it all.
It's fine. This is fine.
I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Just a reminder.
I'm not.
I have done nothing here.
And I'm the one that's supposed to be the holy one.
Belle, you're gonna help
Okay.
me get it out later, just so you know.
Okay.
That's why you didn't
So-
feel like going in anyways.
I need you to go fish.
The cloak protection I will do if you buy more than just one item here. I will do the cloak of protection for 250 gold pieces.
Okay. Does anybody else want or need anything from the shop?
Varian does need new armor, but I'm wondering if Grim, you want to sort out his equipment afterwards instead to make it less complicated.
I rather sort out his equipment, and we'll get through all that when me and you get together.
Sounds good.
I'm just saying no.
Because I want to give you the same opportunity I gave everybody else at the beginning. I'm gonna let you take away all of your items, and I'm gonna let you roll for your gold.
Mm-hmm.
which
Besides the
means you get to roll. Besides the swords, you get to minus what the swords would cost. You get to roll 7d100s and add and then times that by 10, and that'll be your starting gold.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So.
Alright, guys, just so you know, Awkward's coming back.
Okay.
Okay.
She dropped.
Ah.
Yeah, I need somebody else to buy something out of here so I can get this cloak.
I
what else
forgot
did
about the
I buy?
staff of the woodlands.
Well, no. Arnis bought studded leather. Did you not?
Yes.
Oh,
I did.
did.
yeah. Okay. So I already subtracted the gold, so I can have that. Can you add the cloak for me for 250?
Yep.
A rod of reluctant wood.
Why is it reluctant?
Because I'm not a
Wait,
druid.
innuendo in this.
He's not a druid.
There you go. And I unidentified it. I identified it for you.
Everything's wonky do.
And I'll go ahead and attune you to it, and I'll go ahead and carry it, so it'll automatically add your.
Okay, I just did my gold subtraction.
I
Here,
didn't
so
buy
I'm-
a
By the way,
rod of reluctant wood.
Everybody can go into their inventory and change that number from 3 to 5. By the way,
Which one?
What number to 3 to
We're at?
5?
the attunement, it's up at the top. It'll be an A with a triangle. I already fixed yours, Torin.
Okay, you added the one number. I just changed the denominator there.
Okay.
I have to get back in. If you can change
That's
mine,
it.
that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I got yours.
Thank you.
Well, I can't because yeah, I can. I can go to your character sheet. Give me a
Oh,
second.
don't tell me it's done it again.
What did it again?
Armor.
My Discord's done the thing where if someone DCs, it mutes them for some reason.
Oh no!
It didn't add to my AC, or does it calculate that whenever I
Okay.
get hit?
Hold on.
Hang on. I'm just gonna jump in and
It-
out
oh,
so I can hear.
I'll add it. Give me a second.
Gotcha. Bleep. Plop.
Stupid cat.
Hi.
Now I'm Sir.
You make me look bad.
Okay,
Oh,
sorry
never
about
mind.
that.
Dang.
Bingus.
I was Ed Scott for like 5 seconds.
Charmy's over on.
Do you feel better or worse with that experience?
I don't know.
Choose your
I
next
don't
words
know, I-
carefully.
I don't know. I felt more smart for a little bit.
More smarter.
I feel more smarter. I accused about room temperature.
Oh, let me see.
Well, good thing that my IQ is about 50 now because it is definitely 50 degrees in here.
I'm so sorry, buddy.
It's fine. I could even pass the ASVAB and save my life.
That's why they have waivers, buddy.
I did. We'll talk about that later. You'll laugh. I'll tell you later.
Okay, I can't wait.
Let me see. Is there
Okay.
anything in here? No.
Actually, I'll message you.
Actually, Torin, I gotta change your AC.
Bum bum
Okay.
bum.
Is this better or worse?
It's better
Yay.
Is it possible for
because your
Vane?
robes. I actually.
Sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
Yeah, possible. Go ahead.
Is it possible for Vane to get a cloak as well if Varian hands over the gold that Ruby gave him?
Yes.
Cool. Right. Where do I find that again? The cloak of
I'll add it to your inventory.
Awesome. So let me go to the inventory. Let's make this the correct thing. So we go here. We get rid of this. Goes to 0. That goes to
Torin, look at your AC.
300.
Holy sh! Oh yes! Ha! I need to buy some rapiers. I'm gonna be
You
like
buy some
Wonder
what?
Wizard over there.
Some rapiers.
The swords.
Yeah.
But-
I didn't know that you could use a rapier, my dude.
I don't
Yeah.
I probably can't. It's fine. I just wanted to be like fire liquor over there.
That's because of the type of. That's the type of. It's because of the type of wizard I am.
I know. I was just like, I looked at her because Herbert said fire liquor earlier.
Oh yeah.
And so his face just changed. He's like, oof, the dig.
I thought that'd make you laugh.
That is. It's funny. I was on the opposite end of the spectrum that you hit, man.
So
I
the
got the
reason why
test
your
right there.
AC changed, Torin, is you could
Mhm.
actually base your robes off the robes of the Magi.
Not bad.
So you actually get you start off with 15 plus your Dex modifier.
So I'm now at 18 AC.
Right.
And that's
'Cause you get a
really
plus-
good for a spellcaster, right?
Yeah. Because technically, if the 15 plus 2, that's 17 plus the cloak, you're at 18.
Okay. That makes me really excited because everything that's ever attacked me has always hurt me. it has never once failed to hit me.
It's supposed to because you're supposed to stay in the back.
I pretty much was, but that one skeleton.
Yeah. true.
Actually, technically, because of the type of mage I am, I actually can wear medium armor.
That's nifty.
I just choose not to.
Don't worry. One day you'll be as cool as me to stand in
just
the
wait
front
till
lines.
Wait till Rupee goes into battle mode.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Her AC goes up. Like literally, when I'm in battle mode, my AC will literally jump to 32.
that's
What the-
terrifying. What?
Write it down.
What was that?
By the time I hit level 15, my AC will be 32.
Not bad.
That's nutty.
And
That's
that's with
insane.
no ring of protection, no cloak of protection, and no armor.
I'm gonna be grateful for my 18 and
Yeah.
have a nut.
Grim, did we get that thing in there, my dude?
Yes, I did. I changed your stuff and everything.
So I need to drop that to 100 gold then as opposed to 300 gold because you said it's 200. Okay.
Yep.
Just trying to make sure I'm keeping the things in continuity. How do I make sure that it's equipped, by the way?
It's already equipped.
My AC didn't
I did that
change.
all for you. Yes, it did.
Uh,
You went from a 15 to a 16.
wrong character. I was putting that on Vayne.
Yeah, you wanted it for Varen, right?
No, for Vayne. Varian's gonna get their own armor on their own time, like you were saying.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'll change it to Vane, so he'll be at a 20.
The bard that is like, can't touch this. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm an idiot in combat. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I thought you already got a cloak of protection.
Ring of protection. We're stacking it up, my dude.
I'll take that ring of protection if you don't need it.
No.
I've
Remember who
effectively
bought you
got
the
something-
magical instrument?
I'm remembering this.
Did you add it to your thing, by the way?
Is it in there? I don't know. I see a loot. We're gonna rename it Loot of Illusion.
Loot of illusion.
Illusion?
Illusions.
The loot of illusion's already
Illusions.
in there. The loot of illusion's already in there.
Oh, I'm a dum dum. There it is.
It's probably the loot of no fruit throwing at me.
And the cool thing is it doesn't require attunement,
Exactly.
Not bad.
and neither does your staff, because you technically can't attune to it.
We had a rule, right, that it works at the roll percentile. If it's a certain 50%, that's why we
That's why
call
I'm
it
not making it attunement.
the Rod of Reluctant Wood.
That is just
So-
the most sus staff in D&D.
Not as sus as my axe, though.
It's true.
That's true.
That's true. Forgot about the axe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't forget. Ed reminds me every single time he comes by and says hi.
Is it, remember that axe that just really likes you?
Sweetheart,
You
you know,
What you doing?
sweetheart, I'm still here.
What?
I can hear you. Just to let you know.
No,
Yeah,
you aren't.
know,
we left
yeah,
you
I
in
know
the, we
you're
left you in the
still
other
there.
bar.
Okay. Look,
She can speak to
obviously
her
you're on my back.
telepathically.
I'm not talking to you right
Oh,
now. So if you could just mind your business, thanks.
Oh.
Even if you even though she left it at the bar, he can still talk telepathically.
That's the level of sass in
Speaking of-
this group right
In
now.
an AB conversation, you can see your way out of it, bud.
What?
Speaking of telepathically, Belle, do you want to give Medora one of the things we got?
Oh yeah, this is your new AT&T earpiece.
Oh
I'll
my
add those.
gosh.
Y'all can just put Spy's murmurs in there, and
Okay.
they're yours. So Belle, you found your cowbell,
Yes.
Solid.
and you see draft horses for 50 gold pieces, riding horses for 75 gold pieces, and war horses for 400.
Wish I could afford a warhorse.
I do have
And then you
enough
see
gold
one
to
warhorse
outfit
that's kind of
everyone
like
with a horse if you'd
derpy.
like it.
It's kind of like derpy, but it is a warhorse. It's a Clydesdale warhorse,
Wilbert the Clydesdale.
and it's 200 gold pieces because it's missing an eye.
I'd love to have him, but I'm unfortunately underfunded right now.
Wilbert the Clydesdale. Does his tail also sit up like
Actually,
he's always
unless,
going poo?
You know what? Unless Vane,
This
not
guy's-
Vane, but Varen wants to buy the derpy horse.
Do you really want the broken horse?
Yes. And wait, you said
Yes.
200? Dang it, I don't have it. Dang it!
Listen, I promise you, the horse is worth it. It's truly worth it.
What
I
happened to
promise
his last rider?
Well, it was a warhorse. They died. The horse got an arrow to the eye.
It looked like it took a
And-
cudgel to the forehead. What happened?
It's only missing an eye. So you actually see what looks to be a scar in an X shape across the eye, like a arrow that had 4 points actually like stabbed into it, and they just sewed it up.
So, Belle, don't take any right turns with your horse.
Point.
Wait, should we just rename?
Don't worry.
We should
Hold
just
on.
rename the
Bell.
Zoolander.
Is someone buying this horse for Belle?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Belle, as soon as you freaking mount up to the horse,
Uh,
you now have advantage on all perception checks while riding a horse.
nice.
Dang.
By the way, you can also see through the horse's senses.
Oh,
It's a magic horse. It's a
It's
magic
about
horse.
its senses are about 50% of the way there, if you get what I mean.
Look
But here's
at
the
my
thing, only
horse.
you know
My
this.
horse is
Only
amazing.
you know this information right now,
Oh,
unless you want to tell the party.
I'm gonna keep it kind of low.
And also, you can only see this, but you see the horse, from what your vision is, has 2 eyes.
Oh. Uh-oh.
So he only has
Like
2
raisin.
war horses, the one that was 200 and the 400 one. But he does have enough riding horses for the rest of you.
Well, we can't
I-
leave through
I-
the gate, so do we have a plan for these horses right now?
We'll keep him here for now until we need to maybe make a quick escape.
How much
That
are the
is a
horses
good
again?
plan there.
There's 75 gold pieces a piece. If you buy more than one, we can work out a deal.
Can Vane
How
and
about-
Varian get
how
theirs
about
for
200
100?
gold for 4. That's 50 each. Well, I'm counting you two. You guys can share a horse since you have such a strong bond already.
Oh my
anyway.
god.
It's like Legolas and Gimli.
I was about to say if
I was hoping you were to say Aragorn
By
and
the way,
Legolas, not Legolas and
You
Gimli,
need
but okay.
six.
Horse.
You need 6 horses.
I have 230 gold.
Left.
Yes. We've gone on a bit of a shopping spree today, after
Oh.
basically taking Joe's money.
Ruby goes, give me your 200.
Right.
All right, here you go.
She hands the dude 5 platinum.
Jesus. Okay.
I'm really
By the way,
glad-
I did roll her gold.
Dear God.
You did what?
I rolled her
Hey.
gold.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, not
Actually,
bad.
hold on.
Fantastic.
Give me a second. Hold on. Actually, let's see actually how much gold she has left.
Wah, wah, wah.
That's a lot of dice.
Oh yeah, that is a lot of dice.
Yeah, she started out with 3,190 gold.
Sheesh.
So she still has gold left. And it's all in platinums. Like, most of her gold's in platinum.
Jesus Christ.
Good lord. I mean, impressive.
So I'm.
She spent a lot of time in the Feywild. They pay good.
Yes, they do.
I'm just going to direct everyone's attention to the fact that it is about nearly 3 hours for this recording.
Mm-hmm.
So
Our-
we're gonna end it here.
Awesome. We have our stuff.
Okay.
We have things.
Yay, stuff.
We got introduced to moon
And
dust, and it was taken away from us, which I hope we can find it again.
Unless you want to take 15 more minutes and have the conversation with the mountain.
That's probably a good idea. At least get a good bit to finish off on.
But that is up to Hermit and everybody else.
That is a good. It would be a good intro to like kind of get going because I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get a tip off from the mountain to be able to start the next session.
That's why I was saying that stopping it here might be a good idea, so that next time that's our start.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
my
well,
thought.
So then I will say that y'all make your way back to the Quill. The mountain welcomes you in. A table set up with food and ale, and tells you all have a room, and for y'all to begin the discussion. And that is where we're going to end it for the night.
Alright.
Dungeons and Dinguses.
Dinguses and dungeons.
We'll see you in the next
Melted.
adventure. Thank you. Hit the button. Bye.
Is it Friday yet?
Is it Friday?
Bye.
Thank you.
Is it Friday yet?